Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uchi Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uchi Ukafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And of course, I do not expect every one of us to understand the mindset behind those words. But one day you shall. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the king of Afari Beku, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people. 50 years on, I must tell you. He's the director of Radio Biafra and Biafran Television. Afari Beku is in Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. And by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiam, I remain George Onyeibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Without wasting much of our time, I must proceed to acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kikabiam. He is the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. He is the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. That is why, though the enemy may rage, though they may gather against us, in the end they will fall, and we will still be here. We were here before they came. We will still be here after they are gone. In my humble way, without wasting much of our time, I said to him, Anyị na jage mau makanezioku ne mara mai ihunanya ne nage ubiomage ojuru anyanya dadio inwe ge mgbanwe o di onye dekage ebo wafa no omega. Anyị na sena nedemao. You see. And of course, once again, wonderful Biafrans across the globe. Without wasting much of our time, I will be going to our studio to bring in our mothers who have been waiting for us for quite some time. And of course, I will allow them to do the introduction. But of course, every Biafrans, wherever you are across the globe, understand our mission here is simple. Everybody seems to know the way forward, the way out. Everybody seems to be right. Everybody seems to want their opinion to be counted. Everybody want to show we are the one on the right track. It really doesn't matter to me. What we want is Biafra. Nothing more, nothing less. And then having said that, I will step aside as I bring in our mothers who will take over from here, of course, on this very segment. And so my sincere apology, because today we'll not be able to look into back to your roots, but we shall do that hopefully tomorrow, as Chukwu Kikabiama will always have his way. And then, mommy online, can you people hear me? Mommy's on the line, can you hear me, please? Just one or two challenges, but let's see what is there. Can you hear me? Yes, of course. Can you people hear me now?
I am by the phone here. I'm by the mic.
Yeah, he's calling us.
Go ahead, please. Okay. Good evening from here.
Okay. He's far away. I barely could hear. All right. Mazi, are you there?
Of course, the world is listening. Good evening from
Mama,
here, ma.
start the music.
Go ahead, please.
He want to come and bring us now. So, yes.
Okay, please alert me.
You people are on air already. You people are on air already. I wonder why you cannot hear me. You are on air already. You are on air already. You people are on air already.
I'm not hearing him at all. Thanks, Mazi.
Everyone should mute.
IPOB, one family. One family, IPOB. All hail Biafra. Our program is IPOB Biafra Real Talk. We use your time zone to greet you and welcome all listeners to this interactive program. We salute all global IPOB families, especially our deputy leader, Mazi Uchemefo, our great supreme leader, His Royal Majesty, Sir Nnamdi Kanu, Chukwu Okike Abịama, Elohim, Orishenobuwe, Ogene Tamara, Abasi, Osalobuanogodua, sent to fulfill this divine project to restore Biafra. We wholeheartedly thank you, our leader, for the pleasantries you sent to the very needful Biafrans across Biafra land in the COVID-19 lockdown. We also greet you, Mazi George Onyeibe, IPOB African rep and host of Radio Biafra Extra. We use this moment to extend our condolence over the loss of your younger brother. We wish him eternal rest. I am Madam Josephine Anirejurishe Erewa. Before we proceed any further into the program, we would like to ask for the presence of the Almighty, led by Comrade Omote Biafra.
Hello. Thank you very much, Tony. Our program today, all people say popular, so I don't know if to discuss about people, the affections, and the people of Biafra. Not only let me tell our own matter. If I want to all the whole work for your hand, not only they continue to ask you for the things of determination and red movement. Government is every student of Biafra all over the world. So this one we ask is just people to start their mind.
We are IPOB and we belong to our respective IPOB family units in the continent of Africa and in the diaspora. And we have taken oath of our loyalty to this struggle to restore Biafra. The theme of our presentation today is "The war is still going on." We crown our presentation with the language of heaven, of where we come from in Biafra land. Igbo, Urobo, Okpe, Ukwane, Izon, Ishakiri, Edo speaking. And we invite you, our listeners, to join and be a part of this interactive program when the lines will be opened. And now I pass the mic to Comrade Lillian.
Thank you, comrades. Good evening, Mazi Onyeibe. Good evening, IPOB worldwide. My name is Lillian Ada Biafra from Olo, Imo State, Biafra land. Yes, our topic this evening is a very interesting one, of which we are about to say. Our topic this evening is "The war is still ongoing." The war has never ended. British still fighting 50 years silent war with Biafrans. So, my people, Biafran people, lovers of freedom all over the world, we continue to talk, because if we didn't talk, they will not understand. So we continue talking so that there will be a change in our land. There will be a change in the world, continent. There must be a change, because we are not living in 1950 anymore. This is 2020. At least we are all understand what is going on. So we have to speak out so that all the atrocities and barbaric killings will not continue to happen, because we are human. And we, the Biafran, we have right to live in our own land peacefully. As we can see, for many years now, these Hausa Fulani and so-called Nigerians, they have been disturbing with the Biafrans. We want to go, we want to live free in our own land, because I think everybody has right to live. But these Hausa Fulani don't want us to live in peace in our own land. Every day they are coming in different ways, in different mago, you know. All these things have been happening. We are tired of living with Nigeria quite all right, because I am 50 years now. I have nothing I can say that Nigeria have ever given to me, right from birth till my age. I am the only one suffering to have or to live as a human being. That is why I have the right to denounce Nigeria. Nigeria is not my country. I am a Biafra, born by a father and a mother as a Biafran. And I want freedom for my people, because we cannot continue allowing Fulani to continue killing our people every day by day. The whole world is seeing it. There is videos everywhere. There is news everywhere. Nobody will say he's not seeing anything, that the Biafrans have not written a letter and tell them what is happening in the world. All the leaders in the world have seen what is happening in our land. That is not woman. We, the mother of Biafran, we said no to the killings of our children. We said no to barbaric killing every day in our land. The Fulani have to leave our land, because they are killing us, but we've not started. We are only using mouths. We are only using truth, as our leader, our king, Mazi said, that I will use truth and destroy Nigeria, and which everyone is seeing, everyone is hearing it. So for so-called what is happening in our land, our traditional rulers are keeping quiet. Our 5 eastern governors are keeping quiet. They have nothing to say, because they have eaten their money. Hausa Fulani have given them corrupt money, blood money. They cannot defend their people again. But we promise them, when the Hausa Fulani Janjaweed finish killing the youth that we save them, they will come and pick them like rats and put them inside Ghana must go and send them back where they belong. So this evening we are saying that we are good to go. We don't want to stay with Nigeria anymore. We cannot live with bloodsuckers. Look at what they are doing all this while, sending all these church rats, all these nonsense boys to our land to come and kill our people. For what? For what? We are tired of living with Hausa Fulani. We are tired of living with Hausa Fulani, living with Yoruba that are playing gambling everywhere because of money. They say that it is Igbo that are corrupt. My people, I don't think that the Igbos are more corrupt. This is Yoruba and Hausa Fulani. They are more corrupt in the whole world. Everybody is seeing it. They have money all over the world. Everybody is seeing what they are doing. Every youth now has opened his or her eyes and see that there is no fruit in this one Nigeria. One Nigeria is only just to deceive the gullible ones, deceive the ones that don't know what is happening. When they want to eat us, they will say one Nigeria. When time to give us our right, they will deny our right for us. Is that normal? Is that not the time we Biafrans should get up and fight our rights? This is the time all Biafrans should get up and fight their rights, because the war is still going on. The war have never stopped. Since 1960 till now, the war have never stopped. Because if the war have stopped, at least in all these 5 years, our leader is telling the truth. I think things supposed to change, but as we can see, nothing is changing. Even every day, things are getting worse every day. There is nothing good we can talk about Nigeria. Nigeria, please allow the Biafrans to go. We are good to go. We are not the same thing. Nothing concerning we with all you people. We are Christians. We respect the 10 commandments of God. Okay? So please, Hausa Fulani, allow the Biafrans to go. It is time. It is time. We don't want to be your slave because you call us infidels, we the Christians. You call us infidels. You call us that we are slaves to you people. Imagine people that are coming to our land to reap our resources for yourself. So how are we slaves to you people? We are suffering the whole world to get our daily bread, and you're telling us that we are your slave. Fulani leaders, stop sending your Janjaweed children to our land. We don't need them. There's no way you can continue playing this your game. The game is over. Hands up. We are good to go. We are good to go. Because you cannot hold us again. Look at what is happening in the whole world. In the whole Nigeria, so-called Nigeria. Every day killing. People are destroying all our businesses for us to come down like you people. But God, we call, said no. That we, the Biafrans, must continue living. As you people deny us all our rights, after the war, you people gave our mother, our parents, 20 pounds. But today, the 70% of businesses, of houses, of any good houses in Nigeria is still the Igbos that owns it. All what you people are doing is just jealousy. That's all. Nothing else. Jealousy. So this is how people have to stop. Hausa Fulani leaders, come and take away your Janjaweed children you bought in our land. Hopeless children. They don't have love because people did not teach them love. You go around the world, around Africa, to collect, to breed people, bring killers into our land. Kadama will never allow it. I am using this opportunity to speak in my language. Because I say, oh yes, because I know in a guitar, it will then I what I hear me on our baganante. I know which changes. I know all I know when they kubo when Hane Kubu, but soon because I kucha Nkunuma Nankunu Namaho, away Hunu game. Ndibo, Nde Biafra Nile. We have to thank our leader Mazi and the Kalu that make us to know ourselves, to be together. And there's nothing the Janjaweed can do again. So I need to get back on the Bayonu Fubo and Apo IPOB. Always been the Huno Hananyana, always been the Nequizukuno. So because all your wula na men nanya, one Fuibo, one for Biafra, who Quibo, Abioni Bombam, one for Biafra. Ranoga Batana IPOB. And you come man on both of you. Obula hegi zanyene na awosa no noka ha no redo echega ha ka agba ha se ha ngba ya ebido buwe atoro ha na egwu ha vuru bia na awu hu mo Biafra onye obula teta n'ụra unu ara hụzikwara ụra oge ụra ezugo onye obula teta n'ụra ka ime gene ka anyuka mmadụ no ka ogbo ofufu ndewo ụmụnne my king Mazi Nnamdi Kalu, may God continue to bless you. Mazi Uchemefo IPOB all white. Thank you very much. I pass this microphone to Owa.
Thank you, my fellow comrade William. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. Good evening, Mazi Onyeibe. Happy to hear your voice once again. Thank you, my Mazi. Good evening, my Okutuku One of the universe, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Good evening, my deputy. Good evening, IPOB all over the world. My name is Uwa Sophia from Edo State, Biafra land. This evening we are talking about the war. The war have not ended. That is our topic this evening. War never end, oh my people, fellow Biafrans. War never end. And the problem where we get for this war we never end. Na Yoruba is not the only Fulani Janjaweed. It's the Yoruba Janjaweed also. Yoruba are very good. They are good ones. But they are also bad ones. They don't want us to be free. They don't want to be free. They don't want us to be free. They want Nigeria. They want others to suffer. They want to use others to live their life miserable when they want to. Their children have the right to travel to London or America. They want to have their children go to America and have it. So therefore, my fellow Biafra all over the world, we are tired of suffering. We don't want to suffer, start to suffer anymore. We don't want the next generation to suffer. So therefore, that is why we are coming out to shout every day, to tell our brothers and sisters in Biafra land that, look where our problem lies. Look at where the war have not been ended. The war have not ended because the Yoruba will come with their sweet voice and say, hey, let's continue with one Nigeria. Hey, we cannot be separated. We cannot be this. We cannot be that. All those people that is telling you, if you go to London, you see how they live lavishly with your money. God bless our Madike. God bless our Madike, one of the universe. The Okutuku one. The only one that can drive Nigeria to exile. God bless our Madike. So therefore, we don't play with him. My fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom for all over the world, where you are, it doesn't matter, join IPOB. Because we want to join together, we want to fight together. We don't want to leave anyone behind. So let's leave our differences because this war have not ended. The war never ended. The war still they go home. You dey Biafra la, you dey south, you dey south east. You still they draw yourself, say, hey, I not be Biafra, I not be Biafra. If you see what they call for you, and not be person will tell you, say, may you fight for your freedom. Everybody have to fight for your freedom because we are suffering all over the world. Nowhere South children, Southeast children, no day. We are suffering. Our people are doing prostitution. They are doing different type of rubbish all over the world. Enough is enough, my fellow Biafra. The world have not ended. It have not ended. They are using trailer to bring people to our state, Delta State, Edo State, River State. God will bless Governor Wike. It's only Governor Wike that is hurting. You idiot, you stupid person coming here to challenge us that we don't know what we are doing. When we said, these people, when they are killing you, your governor is we know where to be fed. Or your traditional ruler, all of them will know where to be fed. They will kill you because their children are safe. Their children is in abroad. They are in America, lavishing your money. Their children is in London. So you have to get up here and fight for your rights. This is your right. Nobody is dragging it with you. You have to get up and fight once and for all. Ojukwu tried. He didn't fail. Yoruba betrayed him. Yoruba betrayed him. We did not know before. Now we know. So that is why we are calling for unity. South and Southeast, we have to unite. You don't woman, they draw yourself. You say you not be Biafra, I not be Biafra. You don't settle. Then they use trailer, they bring them. So it don't set. So this is not the time to complain. This is the time to come together, join IPOB. Let's fight once and for all so that we'll be free. So therefore, I want to use this opportunity to talk to my Edo brothers and sisters back home, the one in abroad. My people, if you don't know, if you go me godo. Wala wo mabere na have see one every day I see one when wa pagbe ove na gbe na kugbe na de ba IPOB na make na gbinipina na free wo who say you wire seve wepo who say you wire seve keke ni ariri ase ifu we do we bani asawo ve ya e cotistic pelu wa mo e kilare ya life na eva opa kan no wo wunesi. So wala wo re isegbe why gemi ga to why we do what pay a jealousy no worry wa mo ya side because our set eh o gbagbo ya gbe ameno ro na all wa say agbon ya gbe. So therefore men set na wa we go malatia nobody no latia to gbina obi gbo we latia na iya we so na na make na free ro ba be Fulani wa wu wa gbina wa wo wa me obowo oma ma na be so na the many women have differences wa ja mo ye side of pa wa ja gbinigbina na wan sa for all no fo that dore arohe o ma se wa we minority wa hin ebi no ke state wa re tedo wa ni wa awu wa bege if you wire wu loye Libya if you wire wu loye if we Nigeria ke ni ariri aje yan wu lo so therefore wa pa gbe ovenu wa gbinigbina na no fo wa mo selfishness wa mo ye side of pa wa mo jo because jealous wa hin apupe wa we gbo mala ti are wa suffer if gbo we la ti yan fa so we na wa ja gbina wa ma onu wa de be IPOB opa o hin safe wa because yen mi ni cha iya ma corrupt iya ni ke iya ya ni ya mo kidon gbo igu wa yen ya kwa igo yen ya kwa ye po IPOB na pa organization of not stable or every ya all over the world I make ni anje so ko wa ko je wa de ba na make na we mi na wan saforo ne gbe make na hu wa ne gbe make na be hu wa e Fulani ga ya gbelu wa ugbo 2 months 3 months wa me supo e do we wa ni e Fulani gbelu wa o e ku wa kwa government come to my rescue akwe yen be gbu wa akwe come to my rescue yen be gbu wa wala wo wa kia wa we wan saforo imagi imi na wa do te ba IPOB na make na we mi na wan saforo e Biafra no wa we re orene wa go rene wa ke selfishness wa yeke orene eteneni pe ateneni hu ona ewe ni tamu wa rakota na wala wo wa ga de ba IPOB wa ga ko boku gbe na de ba ma si una di kanu na ya gbinigbina na wan saforo wala wo governor wa tutie iya me yobo pa ni are nu wa traditional ruler iya heku wa iya rewe bo pe ni makesha if you wa enjoy iya ologo ma na iya ro mane poor people maro wala wo wa be teme wala o wa mo differences here a side of power gi magbenigbina na wan saforo ona we ni lesa esapena ya kamuwa Mazi Onyeibe, God go bless you, my Mazi. Welcome back. Thank you very much, my listeners. God bless everybody. Oh, hey, Biafra, now Biafra we must get her. Thank you, my people. God bless us. I hand over this mic to Chimamanda, Comrade Chimamanda. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Owa. Thank you so much for this wonderful advice and much more enlightening to our people. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Anywhere you are, good evening. Mazi Onyeibe, I salute you, our African rep, and most especially our leader, Mazi Kano, and also his deputy, Mazi Uchoka from afar, and all the principal officers. Anywhere you are, my fellow Biafrans. This is your sister, Lizzie Chimu Amanda. I'm from Owerri Province, Biafra land. We're here today to enlighten you about what is still going on. And the topic today is the war is still ongoing. Of course, indeed, the war is still ongoing because they told us that the war ended in 1967 to 1970 years. They told us that something happened, but today there is still war in our land. If there is no war in our land, how come there is death? They are killing and shooting everybody. The reason why today that you found it difficult to understand that the war is still going because we have not retaliated, because we have not paid. They will make it official. The day you will see the Biafrans raising up today or tomorrow, anytime, any day, it might occur. That day you will officially announce it to the world that there is war in Africa, there is war in Nigeria. The reason why they think that the same way they fought us, in our forefathers, that the same way it will happen. No, we will than this stage. The reason why we are not saying it up and down everywhere, all four corners of the world, because in this war we had as the canon. Biafran. Something that you are running away from. The running helters are not follow. Who won't follow? You are running away from it. You are running away from your home. Who wage this war when it gets your doorpost? You are avoiding it today. Tomorrow it might be too late. Just take, for instance, what happened in Asaba. Yes, Delta State, of course. What happened there? What happened there is a simple example, is a serious example to all Biafrans that your land is indeed under savage. If a traditional ruler of that community cannot make a speech, watch that man closely, you see that he's shaking. Already, he has sold you all to the hands of the caliphate. That is the reason why if there is any outbreak today, there will be nobody to stand for you. Your government cannot stand for you. If during the pandemic of all that happened in the whole world, the pandemic is not only in Africa, it's a worldwide crisis. Yes. The thing that happened, if it happens to this extent, they could not share food to you all. Can't you see that it's the time for you to wise up and understand that these people never wish you well? If during this pandemic, your so-called governor can share one noodles, Indomie, for instance, with the governor of Enugu State, he shared 2 Indomie to the community. I saw it, koro eye. I saw it with my Utu eye, then I marveled. I said, God, when will our people understand that these people never mean us well? They have already sold us to the caliphate. If these people really mean us well, why will there be any outbreak, anything that concerns Fulani, they will come out to back them as if they are their puppy? If today there is a little fracas between, or should I say little? Yes, a serious issue between the Esnehite people in Abombise local government, Imo State to be precise. If there is any issue between the herdsmen who came right away from Sokoto to the land of my ancestors, they came there to they came there and hold ground, but they are going nowhere. They maybe one thing or the other, it causes commotion. That results to the extent that the SNAC people said no, that they don't want them. It caused another commotion. As a result, maybe at the end they lost some of their cow. Then the so-called useless Supreme Court governor of Imo State, hopes of them said that they are going 8 million. I saw it today that in news that you have finally paid that 8 million. If there is no war, how come would they be supporting the caliphate? This is a serious sign to you all that the Hausa Fulani are in control of our governors. You have no governor. Even during this pandemic, they are still into this kind of strategy. Even in this pandemic, as they say there is a serious lockdown, they are not taking Halamajiri Fulani. Those people part of Biafran land today are not that safe soldiers. So that there is to your doorpost today, as we have been clamoring for this for many years. We have been joining our leader man our top of our voice. The Hausa, they don't have mercy for you all as a Biafran. If they did not have any mercy during the war, to like after everything the war ended, they gave you 20 pounds. What do you think that will happen to you in this 21st century if you will not rise up today to join IPOB? IPOB is the only saving grace. If not for IPOB today, who do you think would have fed the poor people who are out there in your villages, in your various villages, who are out there today, who could have fed them during this pandemic? But there is government embezzling the millions of trillions of dollars every day of the night. Where is that money coming from? In our land. And you, as a normal human being, you will say that you have a governor who don't care for you. Is that one worth to be a governor? You are a chief guard in what you're supposed to be giving to them. You are the one safeguarding the pipeline. They are making billions. At the end, they'll pay you 15 million in the month. And meanwhile, they are making trillions of dollars. And they are coming with war into your doorpost, and you sit back and watch them. Biafrans, like they used to say, they say that the 3 wise men came from the east. But some of our people are so gullible enough to be adamant in whatsoever that is happening. I am telling you today, as your daughter, as a sister, as a friend, and also a mother to be, to tell you that it is time for all of you, all the sleeping dog, to wake up. Hausa Fulani have no mercy. I have lived in North, I have encountered them. I will tell you more about the Hausas. and cruel. They are very that when they want to start when they want to unleash their terror, it will be like film in your all eyes. Wake up before it is time. They used to say that they said, be wise as a serpent. If serpent is not wise enough, I don't think that the scripture will use it as a description to tell you that you have to be wise. Even we was imunite enenora makana omoregwu aguru omoregwu nege kare gwa onsi e na gari n'obodo e chohi kwa mgbo owo mgba agha beziri gi zawa Biafra. Wake up oge ruo onoyote enora makana Hausa ba ago Hausa nozi no ya anyị n'otu nozi n'ọhịa nna nozi n'ọhịa mmụọ nozi n'ọhịa mmadụ na-ege eche ekene mụrụ we na-asị kunye n'ụra makana igba ahụ wozura ona ara ahụ wozura ka dị wozi makana Hausa bi igbu unu ona ga igbu unu n'ime ebere aka nnunu n'ime nsokwu nnunu oba gbo anko ga ejipi unu aka asimun kunye n'oge adịwo. Thank you very much for listening. I hand this microphone to Madam and my fellow Congress Mama Eriwa. Thank you all, Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I salute you all once again. I am Madam Josephine Anirejurishe Erewa. I am Ishekiri Urobo speaking Biafran from the coastal region, Biafra land. Yes, the war is still ongoing. If it were not for our leader, His Royal Majesty, Sir Nnamdi Kanu, and IPOB, the eye-opening truth that I know today, I will not have known it at all. And so, I thank Shuku Okike Abiama Elohim. Yes, the war is still going on in that death dungeon, Nigeria. There are several phases of the war in their quest to divert attention of the world from all of the atrocities the zoo is carrying out in Biafra land, among which are the COVID-19 war, for which Chinese were brought to the zoo to give the population vaccination, while China, Africans in China, Africans and blacks are being dehumanized. Then they received COVID-19 loan and shared it among themselves in Aso Rock and excluded the Southeast because of the Biafra agitation. And they are sending several Dangote trucks loaded of infested COVID-19 emergencies to Biafra land to contaminate the people. Meanwhile, the zoo has no president, no vice president, and Aisha Buhari made herself president of the zoo and overthrew Vice President Yemi Osibanjo and his wife, Mrs. Osibanjo. Yet again, Yemi Osibanjo's whereabouts is like the Chibok girl's mysterious disappearance. Fulani headsmen are occupiers of the bushes and forests in Biafra land, waiting for instructions from the midget RFI on when to carry out more genocidal killings of Biafrans across Biafra land, in addition to the recent growing crisis of Fulani headsmen carrying AK-47 rifles, engaging in all sorts of killings in Delta, and boasting to rape the women without condom and to give them HIV. To fulfill their Islamization agenda. And Channel TV, owned by a Yoruba, is busy reporting lies and deceit because the priority for the Yoruba is to first hate the Igbo person and the Biafrans in order to flourish the Fulani terrorism, not only does Yoruba get 10% of the resources, they have the headquarters for banks is in Lagos. Then Yoruba is thinking about the drug dealer Tinubu to become president. So you can now see why they don't want Biafra to come, because they are enjoying all of this. So that's one problem that Yoruba have. So it's serious, but they will fail. The question now is, why has the traditional rulers, the royals and kingmakers and the political jobbers not stepping forward to counter the Fulani escalated atrocities in Biafra land? So what kind of meetings do they fly to Abuja and Lagos to do? Definitely, they have been bought up. They have pocketed money to trade up the people who treated and respected them. So, Biafrans, before you know it, these traditional rulers, the royals and kingmakers, the political jobbers, will send you away as people. You are not Nigerians. You are Biafrans. Your only dignity and key to getting your freedom, if you have any common sense left in you, is to join IPOB. That is where you will find a solution. IPOB, under the leadership of His Royal Majesty, Sir Nnamdi Kanu, all hail Biafra. I like to talk to my people. Ajamokanga or my way de mokanga moga waro. My demi that drop for kele gweba. Gigi that gara no for IPOB. We not de to we not shibo to jawe. Ire awusanga tabi gambari o me baba te kakme awagba penegba gbire negba gbebire ne de gba buwa to chete chekiri. Eyo wa Nnamdi Kanu gira o. Eye dem awe gira o. I don't gba san bi chekiri don't gba san gbaja don't gba san botene. I dem gbara no for IPOB. Irata gbara no for IPOB we giga piroke o wa fereti ichekiri ano ado shemi. Mogi temi twado mogi na de nubowo akworo da gbowo da gbara ni takari gi Biafra we otwara na ra tutu mokianga o robo ado isi wado mini mire enyen wa oru o tari Biafra ya ba kana because robo wa bre emo ma bi otana wa jo bi ji robo rafia ikwo na ri kwikwa bare duwe ya bare we mabare ebo dio robo ai go lore yo robo ka so me robo dio bi ona nye oso Nnamdi Kanu ona yo tare ane mo ma bi otare IPOB o yo mi kurobo o yo mi koro o yo mi ki Biafra robo meta tetiona mesi agware. I hand over this mic to Comrade Omote.
Everything we have received from that place, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, the fear of that place will not be part of the God and fullness, it is part of the moral activation. When this place, they don't cover all our economy, they don't cover everything for that place. We will see some of our people, if you see this sometimes, the of our boys to see challenge, some things will be saying they happen for that place, so they say, even cover up and say, just cover up and say, if you get too much on that to move that to the fear. So this is about if the people are covered, they say, not down to our problem now, today at home now, We not say whether money they see, money not they see. No, now bring money come, we say stop, we say to this one and all that. We understand. People not see the worm as the worm where they eat free. You know where you want to gather to. If you like pour the old marine, if the marine not pour the worm not keep that for that food. He go eat the tree, so say the tree go totally collapse. When they eat up or when they offer those organs for frustration when they take on daily basis as a people, when they face right from the time to the face and today. Now the war where they on. Or not for you, but some of us will know. Because we know that the war is 7 on today. Market places don't ball as they speak. Not in the structure of our region as they speak. Nothing of when they say, even though you as a student, say you graduate, come out of school. Nothing for you to even say start off in life. You're going to see every day when they say, since they born for every other place, nobody will say, nobody will replace them. But you can see, things go happen for our land. Maybe 2 cows will die or 3 cows will die. They will say, no, not okay. Because they don't say, when I get to my brother from Africa, they don't say, where was that? And poor man don't say, where they won't go do for their dinner party or for another man now. They say all these things, when they say they know fully well, say, now they change up. They say they ask us, say, the one is dead. When they say, we do not say they don't go up. Trillions of trillions. Animals, when they say they carry the cup of that, we they talk about courses, because only to the level of what they talk about the world is not application. There for every area. When they carry their animals, they talk about crops. Nothing pay for the crops, so when they eat, or they don't know what they pay for, or not what pay for the one who say they eat. This is that when they happen for the better sale of Akana, for that place. Dead bodies of women, raping women, children, governor of the happen for that place. CNN never go. Argentina never go. BBC go. None of this news channels don't go for that place. All of them say they go back, they go bomb. Not even a better house. Not even a better house. Now all those ants after they use the country lead, they build for that place. Now if you say the angry youth, some of the angry youth for that place, they go to 19 years and everything, they go for that place, they do it. And the use of community, they tell you, they find out the war, when they still say the war happen, you they wait for war of bullets and guns, you they wait for war of bombs, but when they let you know the war there for our land, that's the thing. If you never reach for that, they don't go where you did, probably. Or maybe you get one way or the other with the benefit for this present government or the government of the compassion for Nigeria. So for that reason, you're not going to see. But if they let you know, say, as the village does for the next village, it will reach for your whole village. As the village does for the next compound, it will reach your whole compound. Then you wake up. It is now and never again. If we not stand up together to fight for this great calamity, when this demon of this fight, they don't fight us, we not wake up together to take one. We will not be caring for the people. Wake up now. Wake up. Thank you very much. Happy to talk to my people from our local dialect. Because our local people want to wake up to the reality. Because as it is now all over land, everywhere is better things, other things. Why do you want to do the Ethiopia? Why Ethiopia? You want to be Ethiopia? Why India? What's the Ethiopia? But if we meet you, what kind of is that here all day for the Ethiopia? Western or not only this, or in African about the one of that there, your father Ethiopia. Ethiopia, where we call, one of the okay, Japan, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mazi, George, Onyeibe, Ajay, Mado. Good evening. I said good evening from here to our leader, Mazi Nandi Okukano. Good evening to our deputy leader, Mazi Uchemefo. I greet every Biafran all over the world, wherever you are. Good evening from here. My name is Rose Nkem. I am from coastal region of Biafra, precisely Okwane. I'm from Okwane. My presentation today to my people is about this ongoing war. Because when people say the war has ended, the war ended 1970 from 67 to 70, I feel as if maybe some people are not still seeing. But myself personally, as for me and my family, we know that the war is still ongoing. As for me and my fellow Biafrans, we know the war is still ongoing. Because right now, what is going on in our land is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Wherever I go to where I live, the white people tell me, is it so difficult for the youth or from the people in Africa to know that it's an imposter that is in Aso Rock, or let me say the president in Nigeria? That is how they say it. The white people, they know. The Germans, they know that the person, taking care of, that said he's taking care of the people in Nigeria is an imposter. But sometimes I feel as if most of our people are blind. They are really blind because the war is still ongoing. These people are killing our people every day. There is no president in the Aso Rock. There is no vice president. There is nobody there. There is somebody out there in there that calls themselves Kabas and all the Alamajiri people supporting the evil. There's somebody there sending them to my place, sending them to Southeast, sending them to Biafra land to come and kill us. How on earth can anybody tell me the war is not going? It's still not ongoing. The war is still ongoing because if they are not fighting war or they are not preparing to fight more than what they've been doing, they will not be hiding their people inside a truck. Do you know what it means to hide people inside a truck and cover them with foodstuffs and cover them with animals to smuggle them into Biafra land? Even a deaf person, even an idiot, a blind person will know that these people have a plan. But our people are just thinking, oh, they want to come and infect us with virus. No, they want to come and infect us with virus. Who said so? These are the people that the idiot went to their country to tell them, oh, you are visa-free. You are visa-free to Nigeria. Because they were preparing with their people to do what they think they want to do. But our people, they say, so, my people, your people should not relax. Wake up. Wherever you are, wake up. Be at alert. And watch out what is going on in our land, because these people, they are there already. They are there already. They are just like ants. These people are just like ants. They know how to crawl under somebody's skin. So please, my people, don't relax. Don't sleep too much. Don't carry your eyes and say, oh, it's not my business. It is your business. Because when it will start, when the shit will hit the fan, it's going to spread. So you have to wake up. You just have to wake up and be at alert to know what time it is, because these people are all over Biafra land. I am asking you people, I'm not going to beg anybody to wake up. You have to wake up because they are just in your doorstep right now. So please, my people, I want to use this opportunity to talk to my people from Okwane, because Okwane ndio motofu onye obune na fake na ye mmebo nwa no bunkem ya na ekwoku na kite na gbachi kite bikoni tension in ola ndani di ni IPOB jabani ni IPOB tension in ola ni nde fulani we jitafu ndeke we kwa be egbu anyi Where did the move book any? Where did the mafia? Where did not Susan Essay? Where did I get prepare and work maybe that? Where Lonisara Kawago, Ala 67 to 70, or do Bago, because the Tession Ola, Tession Ola, Puchinani no. Ni Febia Corny or DK, Marunda or the wedding of Susan or Simu Boko Okwadi, where will you win? Where did he move Boko Okwadi? Oh, no, a man bewedi. But Wamadua their way. Wamadua boys zometani, Mbowe, Wamadua zometani, or Sifwake will boaga. Aga K67, Naga Kitana, or Fuyas when they radio Naga, no way you come for order. If Mbowe don't know. So testing no lack, no marifono caro, Jabani the IPOB because IPOB had a several no. Can I never because all get of Fala Korea Baguachi, hey, we didn't know, you know, that they won't be tied that person. Ndina gwanu kunu tesi no Orlando kwane. Tesi no Orlando febo no ka gwiwu no ka gwiwu. Tesi no la kunu jabani IPO because IPO bi ka zob sound no. Odo ni tesi no la where the time go come on your gwasi anya no na that day I will place a curse on you and your generation because I've been screaming and shouting for you guys to wake up and sit up. Nagwa no agwa kunu tesi now e ma ri ono. Nda wo se we nda fulani where we want you mo gbe. Where would one you move? Was one of the 5 else? You won't go that side. Can't my can't be come quarter, come big boy. Also, all big bundle on down so would win ye. Also, I told you to water. Oh, Biaroko. My oh, it's not all tag bog by all tag bone off right away with you. So, only national to go. Only test them on your body IPOB. Come go. So now one should test no la. Jabani ni IPO because I need to check by my car no go kene. Ni defula ni jabe ba nalani on nanye. Ba nalani azini anye. Ndani kuna gwano ekuta mo keki tapo mbakaji ba gwano ifeje no be very soon. No dini ma nsi chuku demo sa anye ncha. Oh hey Biafra. Let me hand over this microphone to Comrade Pat. Comrade Pat, I hand over this microphone to you.
All right, my dear. God bless you. You have well spoken. Good evening, my fellow Biafrans. Good morning, good night, depending your time zone. Once again, we are back on course. My name is Patricia from Anambra in Biafra land. Once again, we welcome you in today's interactive. And before I start, I want to use this period to thank God on behalf of our Mazi. I salute our leader, the prophet of God, the savior of Biafra land. I thank him for all that he's been doing, his sacrifice, and his love for his motherland. I salute our deputy, and I salute all the principal officers and all families of IPOB worldwide. I also salute you, Mazi Onyeibe, and I thank God for keeping you up till this time and strengthening you. May God continue to bless you all for what you've been doing in the course of this restoration of our land. Well, my people, you have all heard from my previous comrades. Our topic in this interactive is that the war is still on. Of course, we know that it never stopped. They only changed the system. They only tried to play on us by telling us that it ended with the word, no victor, no vanquish. But that wasn't the case. With only 20 pounds, all is well, and nothing went well. They took everything from us, closed everything. Our seaport our airport, everything they took away from us, blocked the road, the businesses shut down, borders shut down, schools no way, hospitals no way. Every area that we can breathe, they close it down. No appointment in the system, politically or in the government, nothing. And do you want to tell me, if you have little, according to our leader, when he wants to broadcast, he said, take your pen and your paper and a little pinch of sense. You want to tell me that anywhere where these things are going on, that it's not war? Burning all the industrial and business setups of our Biafran people in Lagos, in Abuja, in all parts of the country, the so-called country anyway, because it's never won. And somebody is still sitting down and saying, it's not war, all it's well. We are going to make it well. Let us come together and put it well. Put what well? Sometimes when I see things happening, I teach myself whether I'm dreaming or I'm living in this kind of God-forsaken hell. We are only beasts. Even beasts are better off. Thank God that the same one Nigerians, those who are refusing to give up, your own leaders have said that you are toilet tissue paper. Have you all seen how Mazi loves you people? That he tries to make it a little bit human for you. And yet you're grabbing, chasing after wind. There's a book I read when I was a student. That book says, cry, my beloved country. And when I see what is happening in our land, I say, cry, my beloved Biafra. I'm crying for you people. God sent a prophet, a savior, an intelligent man, well refined, and started crying like John in the wilderness. Since 2011 or so till now, with all his entourage, one by one, coming early in the morning till late. My people, what is wrong? Are you not seeing that you are gone? You are gone, or almost. With all the preaching in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, from our Mazi to deputy, to all the presenters, to Mazi Onyeibe, they have sacrificed everything. What else do you still expect and want before you get up? How can kings walk on foot and slaves on horseback? Within every 1 minute or the other, they bring distraction and you all flow. You all flow. Don't you know that it's not all that are called are being chosen? All the distractions they're bringing here and there. When Mazi is revealing all the secret that is happening, but because he says, and when he brings these messages, this revelation that is shocking the zoo and just ripping them apart, you people don't work on it. The other time they were busy to go and call Mazi's brother to ask whether Mazi is dead. That effort that it took BBC Igbo, slaves to their colonial masters. You didn't go to find out when Mazi said that person is in there. That man is a lifeless man, like Trump said, that is not the Buhari. He's dead long ago. You didn't go to find out. And when these things come out, people are still chasing them to answer them, to reply to them. Don't you know that they are just taking you for a fool? Come there, they chase over Wike. And Wike did wrong. All the killings of the Fulani, burning of houses, destroying farmlands with their cows and everything they are doing, raping and doing all sorts of evil, abominable things. One of you have stood up to say, you cry for the Western world to come and help you. Can't you see with your eyes that the war is still on? I'm really hurt to the last of my breath. I'm having almost running stomach every day because of the things that my people are doing. Are you really Biafrans that the whole world knew? Then you condemn wicked, but you don't condemn all the atrocities going on. The governors that are stopping and looting your money and taking away their families outside. Because they're all harlots everywhere. Going after the infidels. Leprosy-stricken people, cursed people upon the face of the earth. They will fall and question why wicked did this, why wicked didn't do that. The ones they are doing, are you people questioning why they're doing it? Coming on media to say it? Anyway, it's all mixed multitude that followed Israel when they were going to the promised land. They thought they would stop them. No, rather the earth opened and swallowed them. And that is just what is going to happen to all of you saboteurs. Saboteurs with feeding bottles and saboteurs with walking sticks, as our leader said. That's what you all of you are. And we are not having any room for you people. We will fight you out, you and your generations, because people have done us so much harm. Look at all the politicians. Look at all the governors. Look at all the chiefs and exes. Busy selling lands, busy killing themselves, busy running away, hiding one place or the other, stuffing money here and there. When the people that want to eradicate you and take your land are already in your bedrooms, not even in the gate, and you're still there, criticizing this, criticizing that, being distracted from what is not to be distracted from. You should have focused on what Mazi does. Look on him and do what he says you should do. All of you that are there allowing this ganja weed to come in and pollute our land, you and all of them, if you don't repent, watch out and see what will happen to you. I'm telling you people now to focus that the war is on in different manners. The war is on. It didn't stop. They are only changing strategies. Wake up and have some sense in you people that the war is on and defend yourself. Stand at the back of your brothers and sisters. Don't leave them alone in any place where the call is called. I want to use this time to speak to my people in Igbo. Ndebai, Anwado Nozo, the Anambra State, in Imo, all the Biafran tribes. I am here, I was one of them, all the having South Africa, all the Rolagape. Cheriano, now Cheriano, in an abo, Cheriano, Bacatono, may have a room, may. Whatever you want to you Chequano, Anono, Chequano, Umono. Yeah, the last chance, no way. Can you watch like a radio of a bono? Open up or have none. I hand over this mic to my sister, comrade, Madam Ojuku. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my comrades, Patricia, and my fellow mothers. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending your time zone. My name is Madam Tesi Ojuku from Anambra, Biafra land. Thank you so much, my fellow comrades. You people have spoken well. You have said it all, according to our leader. I'm using this opportunity to salute you, Mazi Onyeibe. Thank you so much for giving us this ample opportunity to lay our point and the views to our fellow Biafrans and friends of Biafrans all over the world. Thank you so much. At the same time, I'm sending my wonderful greeting to our mentor, our savior, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our deputy and all the principal officers worldwide. IPOP worldwide. I salute all of you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama, Okike, Ezekelowa in heaven continue protecting us in this agitation, covering us in this agitation, and we must surely get what we want. He said, and he said, at the same time, our topic this evening is very, very wonderful. to everybody. Even a child of 2 years know that if you say that the war has ended in that country called Zoo, Nigeria, is a typical lie. It never end up to today. Now, it's still going on. But at the same time, let me just sing one song for our mentor, Mazi Kano, Okukano, Namde Kaigeso. Yes, the meaning is that Biafrans all over the world, we are here to do the needful. We are here to follow our leader. Anything he asks us to do, let us do it, because the war is still going on in our land. You see what is happening even up to today. For example, Second Niger Bridge up to today, enough is enough. We are both to be deceived. That is the reason why our Elohim Chukwokike has given us our Savior called Mazi Kano. Whether you like it or not, if you don't like it, go and enter Lagoon. That is what I'm saying this night. And we are strongly believe with him. And he said again, he will never put any bullet or fire any arms to Nigeria called Zoo. This is not 1963, 1970, but he's going to use what is called truth. The word of God tells us that the truth can set you free. Our leader is using only the truth to destroy that country called Zoo. And we are here, we have reconnected to follow our leader to get our land back. That is the reason why we are here. My lovers of freedom, you wake up and join the moving train. If you are saying that this tomorrow, it can move you. We must surely restore our land, because the Hausa Fulanis are using millions of lies and propagandas and deceiving that country called Nigeria till today. But enough is enough. We are here to restore. We are called the indigenous people of Biafra. That's the owners of the land. We are not fighting for any other land. Ariwa land, we are not fighting for them. Oduduwa land, we are not fighting for them. We are fighting for our land. What are you waiting? Wake up and join the moving train so that we can go home. We want to go home. You are coming from America or Europe to land to your village. You must surely land to Lagos. We want to get our land back so that we can use our hand to develop, to do what we want in our land as a citizen. My lovers of freedom. That is the reason why we are here as mothers of IPOP worldwide and Biafrans. We are saying that enough is enough. We are here to fight and get what we want. And according to Chukwu Kadiama, who is seeing heaven and earth, has sent us in order to join hands with Mazi Kano. That is our able leader. We don't know any other person than our leader. Then number two, let me just, you people that are calling one Nigeria, the one Nigeria list, listen to me very well, please. You are calling yourself one Nigeria. You are in different countries jumping up and down. Okay, now, the mere tellers are sending Alamajiris to our land. Let me tell you, Biafrans have different languages. Igbo have Igbo languages. Ibanko have Ibanke languages. It's just the same thing all over. They have, can you believe, for you, do you think that Alamajiris are speaking all these languages? The answer is no. These people are coming to our land in order to kill us overnight, in order to destroy our land, in order to mess our land. But you are there deceiving yourself. If you don't want to come out in this agitation, please just go to your woman's wrapper and hide yourself and leave us alone. We are indigenous, the owners of the land. We must fight this until with our last blood. We are going to fight and we get our land back. So stop deceiving yourselves. All the broad money you are getting from Abuja and you are doing all these things, you are there spoiling what we are doing. Ohanezes, where are you? All the elders, the Igwes, you are there, and the Alamajiris are in our farm, in our bushes, killing our mothers, killing our sisters that are in that village, and you are not saying anything. Are you not deceiving yourself? You are deceiving yourself, because at the end, you will not run anywhere. They are bringing war into our doorstep, but we are not ready to fight that war. Whether it's with our leader, we peacefully need our land. Enough is enough. That is the reason why we are here agitating to do the needful. And Okike must surely give us what we want. My lovers of freedom, let me just say a few words with my language. Biafrans, Madam Tesi Ojukwu, I'm using this opportunity to call all the villages, the one near my town, from Amici, Ekurumiri, Nubi, Osumeni. I'm not hearing you people. I'm only hearing Mazi Ugo from Ekurumiri. What are you people doing? What are you waiting for? No, we everywhere get up. This is the time to get our land back. Please, I'm begging you people. Ofu adonu wa ibonye na agwono. That is agwono na Africa. Uno no eba na ekwu no mgbe chiforu. Nde Hausa batakwana no ba anyi bi busisi na onye, and it will not work. So let us kai kunie jido onwe anyi aka. We nwe ike nu ogu once and for all. Otu aka oha no. I love you people, as you people are listening. As we are listening, let us continue doing it. And okay, we must surely answer our prayer. Let me hand this microphone to my comrade, Madam Ejiro. I hand over to you. Thank you very much. Bye. Comrade Edua, Josephine.
And now it is your turn, our listeners, to call in and share your thoughts on the war is still going on, or any topic that is of concern that you wish to share. Thank you very much.
I chop so bun kai da chop. So many high cholobo. Do. Organimu. Ogonogondo. Na risike. I we nwelo wine. Na kante na chan. Atutu aro. Bonde Nigeria. Dikisi we me. Bumi Israel nwelo won ha. Na kande. Egypt. No game kefelo.
Yes, of course, at this moment, our lines are open and you are free to call in. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. And our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971 is our WhatsApp number. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening, Mazi. Yeah, good evening. I'm here.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Good evening, Mazi George Onyeibe. Fellow Biafrans all over the world. Greetings from here. And I want to thank our mothers. Greetings from here. I salute and appreciate the leadership of IPOB. I greet Mazi Nnamdi-Kanu, Mazi George Onyeibe, and Mazi, our deputy leader. My name is Ejiro, the face of Biafra. I am from Ugeli. The topic of today is very, very interesting because I'm here to contribute, to make my own contribution in respect of what our mothers just said. So this is a very, very interesting topic. The topic says that the war is still going on. Yes, as we can see, the war continues because we can see it on a daily basis. The war of natural resources in Nigeria says minerals in the north belongs to the Northerners, while the oil in Biafra land belongs to the entire country. This is a war. The war is still on as all seaports in Biafra land, Calabar, Port Harcourt, Warri are all shut down. This is a war. The war is still on as Fulani continue to troop in Biafra land, building mosques in very small communities, dominating our forests, with military protections every Friday when they go to prayer. This is a war. But in the north, our people cannot go to church with their eyes closed when they pray because they are afraid of terrorism. This is a war. The war is on as we can see that they are spreading the killer virus to Biafra land. We have been seeing videos going viral recently of the Fulanis had a troop in Biafra land. It's a kind of war. They are doing what they are doing to achieve the Islamization agenda. Islamization agenda is a kind of war. The COVID-19 is another confirmation of the ongoing war. Biafrans got no financial help from the federal government, but cash support were given to the Northerners only. Is this not a war? The war is still going on, and we know there are plans to Islamize Nigeria. And yes, there is a plan to eradicate us from our motherland. That is why they come in thousands. They come in hundreds every blessed day. And the people they put on the street, for example, the checking points, they are all Fulanis. They allow them to come in. This is a war. So my people, you can see that the war has not ended. God has a plan on how to restore Biafra. Biafras are God's people. And we know that IPOB is the master plan of God. IPOB is formidable and resolute. We will not allow Fulani to come and have their way in Biafra land. The Fulanis they are blood-sucking people. They are killers. A people who have killed millions of innocent people. They are the same people who the federal government is planning to send abroad to study. Why innocent Biafran, young IPOB, vibrant youths are languishing in jail for a crime they do not commit. The only crime they committed is self-determination. How is this not a war? Oh, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Ogeno Juwu. Osolobugwe. I am calling God in my dialect. Come and hear the voice of the oppressed. Biafras are oppressed. You promise that you will never leave us alone, that you will never put us to shame. And we believe that you're going to do it. So my people, as you can see, the war is still going on. With all this evidence, the war is on and it continues. But we know that God is going to use our leader to restore Biafra back. The Islamization agenda they are planning, they will not succeed. Because it's like oil and water. Biafrans are like oil and the Ariwas are like water. How can you meet both? There is no way. We have no similarity. So we can see that there is no how they try. No matter how they try, they're not going to succeed. Because we have Chukokika Biama that stands for us. So my people, I want to tell every one of you to wake up. Wake up from your slumber. Freedom is your right. Thank you very much. I want to talk to my people briefly in my dialects. Okpe wado, robo wado, isoko wado, njewe. Aya merobo miya merena. Mine so deme ejiro, ugele oyimi nure. Ugele Delta State. Obo miya merena, aria menye. Bitu okpe me. Aria mero onwore, o ayi Nigeria na. Onwore no ayi Nigeria na ojiri no. Ojiri ne itwi Fulani na ye kpokpamio. Ojiri ne itwi Fulani ayala hamio. Ayala itwi Biafra muda ire tagi no wo bo itwi Biafra iwori aye wo. Oyo sori aye roba aye rwe. Aye kpame koke ame aye kpame ami amerie. Aye gono tagi ni itwi Fulani aye yo itwi Biafra ayima o tori na no bare. Ari wa mero wore na. Dikpa ya ere ari mevi ori mizwa mitigbo onwore no jiyin re onwore no ji autorio oyo so le mi atarare na ona na oke ari na re tagini ari amori Biafra na gba won ari na ri oja ya gwo no tagina na ri na osono gbogbo oja na rare re oyo so re ayi Mazi na dikanu ilidame omo won ra me okura ro fi o ma ero tap tag no no won ra me obo diji ari mo ari fi o mari kugbe so that o won na mi na ani na won yen Biafra na mi ne won ori freedom ari need freedom obo yari need ari re tag no tori data o fugbo aye tiko fugbo ari o tori data na yo so dey twi fula ina aye de keta me o aye we gwo no ma mere egwo na aye wo yi. So I didn't use this irorare. I didn't double tagini twi Fulani. Aya like are. Onano bomi wori mi na tarare. I miswa mi igbo. Ami fio mare ritwi igbo. Ami fio mare ritwi shekiri. Ami fio mare ritwi ikwore aya gwoni freedom. Ami fio mare kugbe. Biafra na. Ami na sai restore Biafra na. Ikwo peme. Onano bomi tara. Mi na tai to. Yeah. Thank you very much, my people. This is my contribution. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you
God
very
bless
much.
you.
And God bless you. We must continue. Our people must understand one undeniable truth. The war has not ended. Are you still there, caller on the line? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, I've got from the kids in a Biafra land.
Good evening,
my beloved brother from Nawumbu. Good evening, my beloved. I appreciate you. I appreciate our family. I appreciate our mothers, our Chalugos, our Eagles, Sister Tessie and Co. Juku. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate our Onyeibe who is giving us the way, showing us the way, giving us light. We appreciate you. My name remains okay for you to say Wajai Miskan from Warsaw, Poland. I hear from Omaka, and Omaka still remains in the province of Biafra land. My brother, we appreciate our sisters too, they have said it all. But among everything they have said, there is a particular thing they said here that is very interesting. Our men, all of you, them that are answering all these big names, those are them that are answering Mine Bogwe, Achirozo, Agane Chemba, Oshimini, Onwa, Udego, Omena Puka, Omena. This is the time we need all of you. There is war. The war, there is war. The war is in our town now, it's in our villages, it's everywhere. These people have occupied our land. They occupied our forests. But I thank God for our Onyeibe who is showing us the way. He said it yesterday. Every volunteer in Biafra land sleep in the afternoon, in the night, because this idiot, they are coward. We know the time they start. They start all the 0 hours. But we want to put them at alert that we are ever ready. Because they cannot come from Niger, Mali, and take our land. It's not possible. We are there, and we are ever ready for them. What their forefathers could not do since 1970. Let Mazi know what is deceiving these people because of what Ottoman Danfodio Bello told them. It's not possible. Things has changed. By that time, we don't have this media. By that time, we are not in more than 100 countries now and above. And we are putting the whole world at alert. When it starts, we will start it anywhere we are. It's 100% sure. Let anybody not think that it will be in Biafra land. No. It will happen in Yoruba land. It will happen in Ugwause, anywhere. And Onyeibe said it categorically clear. We will see that thing that they have in Sokoto. So on that note, we are calling our brothers, showing their cars, showing their buildings. Those buildings you are showing on the internet, those your cars, you are bragging. If you don't guide it, Fulani will go and occupy it. When you get there, you don't know your place again. This is why we are calling every Imolite, wherever you are. We are pleading you, we are talking to you now. We're not ready. Call us and give us your receipts. I appreciate those of you who are doing wonderful, sending us your receipt here. We have a project at hand, and it's for a very short time period. We need all of you, please. If you are an Imolite, Oma die, Oma Mboto, Oma Acharugo, Eagle outside, we need you. Our men, this is time to defend your motherland. This time to defend that your building, that your property, that your land, that your mothers. Don't let the uncircumcised to come and take it. It's not possible. I trust all of you. I'm an honored balance. Please, I call this number. Continue calling and continue doing the needful. Let us saturate every nook and cradle of Imo State. Where Senatorial District, Province, please call us. We want to get all of you. We want to make sure that our mothers, our sisters, in Goblin and in what Radio Biafra, then you know we have started. If you love Onyeibe, do what he said now. Obedience is better than sacrifice. We need it now. The number remains +48739 672 638. +48739 672 638. May Eke Krowa Chukwukabama open our eye, open our mind to do the needful without being told. Mazi Agwatrombe Kambunizu Chukwuka Depu na Biafra land. There our sister to Tesi and the Co. Chukwuka keep on memena Suena Akala on the Sakala. All the safe fools, our mothers, ne pen hakal on woman, on woman bottle. In your blood, could get over the guy more on Nedis, but not the guy more on Nedis. This idiot, this Okrocha, this Emia, Suena Hakala, like your con Naki Hakala. Near one he every day on the Patano on our boy house on our own is walking. Mazi, thank you.
Thank you very much. We are inching closer to the end of this segment, and I will invite our mommies to give us a closing remark so that we wrap up on this segment. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you, Mazi.
Give us your closing remarks.
Yes, thank you so much, fellow listeners. For hearing and giving us opportunity to let you all know that the war is still on. And like the last speaker just said, the caller, we all need to rise up. Our leader spoke extensively on this over every broadcast. Yesterday, again, he made it clear. They are in the bushes, they are everywhere. Rise up. They should not take over. This Ohaneze and all of them, they've sold their body and souls. Please, let's defend our Biafra territories. And the message to Arafat, this is not 66 anymore. Amajiris, Kabals, Mekuna, they hear the Yoruba, now be 66 with this. So this is a new generation. So you want war, now you get. You know, there's a saying that says, trouble those who trouble themselves. I there for my corner quietly. You carry trouble, call my corner, and trouble now you go get. This time it's not going to be like that time. So with this, I thank you all for listening. Let's stand up. Let's fight for our territories. Let this Amadiris not think say what did they do with Yoruba and the all those Hausa them. This is Biafra and I will talk about so it's different. Yes, so not be played with this so. Oh gosh. Make una see. Oh yes, so you want trouble, you will get trouble. So Aropa, make to they hear that now, and all these traitors and saboteurs, all of una. Now what they would have heard because now ask for it. We dey for our quiet corner, now you carry your trouble come with us. So now that trouble now you will get. Yes. So with that, I call on Comrade Patricia to render a closing prayer.
Okay, thank you, Mama. Our Biafrans, we have come to the end of the program today. Until next time, we meet at same time. Let us pray and thank God together. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you once again this evening for being with us in this interactive. We thank you because you are the author and finisher of this global nation that will soon emerge. Thank you, Lord, for every ounce of power and strength and wisdom that you've given to us to arrive at this very moment. Thank you for our leader, whom you have appointed at the very ripe time to save us from the hands of our enemies. And Lord, we know as you have brought him, you never leave work undone. What you have started, you always finish it because you are God. And we commit him into your hand, that you continue to guide him, to protect him, to bless him, and to give him more of your wisdom and revelation, that the hearers will hear and hear sense and reason, while those who refuse because they have deemed themselves to be perpetual enemies, Lord, we pray that you do to them what you did to Pharaoh, what you did to the Egyptians when they challenged you. Do so to our enemies all round, within and without. This we pray as we continue waiting upon you, Lord, for the greatest miracle upon earth. Thank you, Lord. Bless our Onyeibe. Continue to guide him and all the principal officers and families of IPOB. Blessed be thy name. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Yes, thank you very much. Our mothers who have been in the studio doing the needful. Of course, this is a clarion call. Everybody must answer to it. I will be signing off on this segment temporarily. Sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call in. My apologies to those who I cannot pick their call at this moment. Believe me, do not go anywhere. I am just signing off and I'll be coming back in less than no time. Be good, be Biafran. Be confident, because in the end, we will get home. They will know.
Mommy, don't cry. Daddy, hello Biafra, now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, I want you Biafra, hello Biafra, now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, I want you Biafra, hello Biafra, freedom is here, hello Biafra, I want you Biafra, freedom is here, it's here, yeah. I want to thank you for this beautiful thing what you did do for us. Finally, Biafra is here. So make you never give up. I know, yes, they killed us many years back. I know, yes, they try to pull us down, but this kind of work this way. Thank you for all the good things. Now you don't make us better. Now everything done better. Now thank you for the good things. See everything done better. We're living fine. Makes me cry when I see my brothers being killed. Nigerian soldiers keep on killing us because we said for freedom. Yeah, take my life, but you can never take away that joy. Freedom is ours. We got what it takes to live. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Hello, hello. Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Freedom is here. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Awumoye Biafra, Biafra, my country, my country. Biafra, yes we never give up. Yes we no go give up. Never give up. No, they give up. My country, Biafra, we no go give up. Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Everywhere you go, we have what it takes. We have what it takes. Biafra, yeah, yeah, yo. Mommy, don't cry. Daddy, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Awumoye Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Awumoye Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Freedom is here. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Awumoye Biafra, freedom, freedom is here. Is here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na, na, yeah, 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 yeah. You walk it on Hey, Papa God, I want to thank you for this beautiful thing what you did do for us. Finally Biafra is here. So make you never give up. I know, yes, they killed us many years back. I know, yes, they try to pull us down, but this kind of work this way. Thank you for all the good things. Now you don't make us better. Now everything done better. Now thank you for the good things. See everything done better. We're living fine. Biafra.
chukwu okike abịa ma okike bi n'igwe ọgọdọ ya na-akpọ ya na onye ọ bụ mmasị ya bụ na anyị ga-adị ndụ anyị bụ agbụrụ ụmụ Israel anyị achọghị nsogbu nke anyị ji achọ sọ naanị ihe anyị chọrọ bụ udo ọganihu ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike anyị wee nwere onwe anyị n'aka ndị na-achị anyị ọtụtụ arọ bụ ndị Naịjirịa dịka isi wee mee ụmụ Israel nwere onwe ha n'aka ndị Ijipt n'oge nke Fero anyị ayọ ọdụ dịka onye nwe
White at the white. The radio radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
White to the white. The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
We are in this platform for the restoration of Biafra because we are proud of the land of rising sun. Biafrans are blessed with natural resources. We are blessed with human resources. We are blessed with great technology and so on and so forth. We never call for war. We never call for hatred. We never call for discrimination. But we call for peace, unity, love, freedom, which is our main goal. Biafra is an ancient nation which was earlier 18th century. And Biafra nation has been foretold in the prophecies like Nostradamus 400 years back that a powerful prince will arise in the world at the trigger of the gun, that he will be the envy of other princes, and the other prince will try to subdue his arise, but all will be a failure to them. Biafra is an Asian nation that lies along the Atlantic Ocean of Africa with great potential of greatness. Biafra is a nation that will restore peace, liberation, future hope towards our generation. Our predecessors have fought their own, and we present Biafras are not going to relent or surrender to this struggle. We are determined to restore our holy land, which is Biafra, with one voice, one accord, one command, and one agenda, which is Biafra. We all thank Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama for His grace, protection, love, care, because we are all alive in the land of the living. God have organized a seeking peace programs in Biafra land. Biafra, you are great indeed, the kingdom of God here on earth. We also thank our leader Mazi, the great prince and an icon, the liberator of this global struggle of our time, and his deputy Mazi, and all the principal of states, coordinators, Ipob family members all around the world, lovers of freedom. This song is from Casey, Joe, and Mary from First Zone 1 in Abia province. Thank you all, and may Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you all in Yahweh's name. I say, over there.
Yes, sir, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uchi Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Ukafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Like I will always say, one day you will understand the mindset behind those words. Of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the king of Afari Beku, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I remain George Onyeibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Every piece of land in Delta State. And of course, we just cannot help it but to acknowledge the Creator, because without Him, we are gone as a people. It's not just a matter of trying to be religious. Of course, I am not. But I understand that there is a God that sits above the heavens and the earth. For the psalmist says, the heavens and heaven cannot contain Him. But He presides over the affair of man. But of course, He has given us free will, and so He sits and watch all of us. But one day, every actions of man, He will bring to account. And of course, I must acknowledge Him having said that. Ibuchimo nembani ne tuahage. Ibuchimo nembani ne tuahage. Anyeye kene notito ibuchimo nembani ne tuahage. Onye nwanyị ozitewo ndị muzi ya o kọgbapụta anyị o ịmakwa n'ọnọdụ anyị na-emetụ ya n'obi, ọ na-emetụ ya obi mgbe niile. Eze anyị ga-adị ndụ, anyị na-aja gị mma o maka n'eziokwu na-ebu sọ mma o. Ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị o juru anyị anya dadi o. inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ebu Alpha na Omega anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. We are not ashamed to worship the God of our ancestors. And when we kneel before him, it's because no man is afraid to kneel before the God he worships. Having said that, we will move ahead to our topic on this segment, which is simply titled, The Truth About Our World and the Need for Biafrans to Reposition Themselves. The truth about the world we are living in and the need for Biafrans to reposition themselves. Honestly, every day people have their own opinion, they have their own view to issues. But I discovered that a lot of Homo sapiens are intellectually wicked. Not only in being intellectually dishonest, they are intellectually wicked. And having considered people's opinion, when I look at people, they want to narrate it, they want to look good, they want to look honorable, they want to look unbiased, they want to look very... it doesn't count. All men are liars. And in the end, you will understand. You are not biased, you are not tribalistic, you are detribalized, you are internalized. All these things, all of you are deceiving yourself. A lot of people, honestly, I understand how you feel. They need you should sound polite, readjust yourself so they say you are a good man, but you are evil. Honestly, we have to be sincere to ourselves. I look at some people, I'm not biased, I'm not talking about hatred, I don't cause hatred, I cause love. Who told you that? Do you think God loves evil men? The creator of heaven and earth, the one who is love himself. Do you think he loves evil? And then you don't exist if you don't hate something. I love everybody. I do this one. I am very destabilized. I am very okay. I just want everybody to move ahead. Everybody are not meant to move ahead. Don't you understand it? And the more we hide under this indulgence trying to please anybody, that is why the world is heading to where he is heading to. Honestly, I can begin to give you names of men and women, and I will ask you to now, why did they die? Is it because they were tribalistic? Is it because of racism? Is it because they have committed any crime? Is it because they have offended the Creator? It is because good men refuse to defend the truth. Oh, Bill Gates is the richest man in the world. We clap for him. Hey, he's a good man, very industrious. But you want to poison the whole Africa. Oh, America is doing great. He's going to save Biafra. But America indirectly is part of the problem we are facing in Nigeria. Oh, Britain will give us the Africa of our dream. They are protecting our territorial integrity. But that is not the truth. Oh, China and Japan will help us salvage our economic in Africa. They are good people, but you know you are hypocrites. If we put everything that has come before us and that are between us presently and that will come tomorrow, if we do not stand to call the truth, the next generation will suffer. And let me tell you, when you are sitting out there, you think you are the Alpha and the Omega. You think nobody can undo you. You lie. At every given time in life, civilization will crush. Civilization will fall. For kingdom rise and kingdom fall. Do not be like Nebuchadnezzar, because you will be lower than the dust. I remember as a child, I used to hear about Soviet Union. Nobody have been able to put America on their heels up to Soviet Union. Where are they today? The history of the world is a chronicle of oppression. As far as the world is concerned, the history of the world is simply chronicle of oppression, story of oppression. From the earliest civilization to this very day, man has proven themselves to be worse than the beast. By the context of looking for reasons to conquer or dominate others out of the fear of unknown. Go and look at the history of the world. You will see all the history we have is a chronicle of oppression. God kept Adam and Eve in the garden. Satan came and oppressed them in a way of deception. Adam and Eve gave birth to 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Abel killed Cain in a way of oppression. And then the children of Israel moved into Egypt in a way of oppression, out of the fear of unknown. The Egyptians that the Israelites has helped, according to the Bible, converted them to beasts of burden. Oppression. And then you are going to move from the Roman and the European invasion of Africa till today. It's oppression. Just come out and give me one word history that is not about oppression. That the blacks in Australia are wiped out. Oppression. That America is sitting on the land of the red. Oppression. That Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani are there looking for a way to exterminate Biafra. Oppression. That the British government and the French, they are the god of Africa. Oppression. Let us not deceive ourselves. Anytime you position yourself, you think you are a moral man. You are not. You are not. The history of this world is a simple chronicle of oppression. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the way you come. Oh, we will not tell you we are Christians. What do you know about Christianity? The most fierce warriors that has fought to defend their territory as far as this world is concerned is the Christians. There were times the Muslims want to wipe out the Christians. In the early eras, the Christians, having carried the cross of Jesus Christ for a very long time, understand that there is need for them to reciprocate. They built fierce warriors who know no fear. Warriors who are willing to give up everything but to stop those people from invading Christianity. They can call them crusaders. They can call them the Jesuits. They can choose to call them any name. But this night, I must tell you, sacrifice everything to defend the church. Are you going to talk about Islam? Till today, Islam is killing everybody. They have different patterns. Of course, we shall be looking into them in the coming days. Give me one simple history of the advancement of the war that is not a chronicle. It's not a history of oppression. Today now, they are gradually telling you, coronavirus is here to stay. Don't worry, cure will come. You can now buy cure so you can be treating yourself. Look at the world medically. What has World Health Organization given to us? They manufacture the Ebola. You can contact it and go and buy medicine from World Power. Your civilized people. The same people came, they manufacture HIV. They cannot give you HIV. So you cannot buy medicine from them and treat yourself of HIV. They give you gonorrhea, gonococcus, staphylococcus. Now they are not satisfied. They are producing coronavirus. Tell me the history of the world now. So each time we come up, we are trying to sound good. Evil will continue to have a deep hole in our midst, which is bad. A lot of people say, oh, they don't respect anybody. They don't do this. Igbo don't respect. But how can you be an idiot and we respect you? No, honestly, I'm going to respect the man who created coronavirus. And he's going to make poor people out of us at the end of the day. And then there are people who sit behind microphone, they rub powder, and they say, yes, fellow citizen, the Lord will help us. We are working hard to solve the problem. Is it the same problem you solve? Have you not seen the height of wickedness? That World Health Organization, including Britain, including United Nations, including anybody pretending to be helping anybody on this war, don't you see their evil? I will never forget a picture of what happened to our ancestors, the generation of Biafra, 1967 and 1970. A British journalist was on ground. He saw a baby dying of hunger and starvation, and the vulture was standing by to eat the carcass of this baby the moment he died. This British journalist took his time to wait for the baby to die so the vulture can eat the baby, and then he will put it on social media. And the day he was analyzing for them what happened to us as a people, somebody said to him, this picture, 3 people are involved, but one person, we are not seeing that person. That person is the real problem. And the person is the one who snapped that picture. I listened to audio online today. I feel very bad. Oh, we should leave our past. Stop complaining. Stop crying. Oh, don't talk about it. You cannot hold on to wickedness. God will punish all of you. What is our testimony? The Nigerian state have worked very hard to make sure they stop today from coming. And now we have the privilege. Let everybody know the truth. And then what we do after now is left for us. And we should stop crying. We should stop lamenting. Who is lamenting? You will be the one to lament. Of course, this is our hour of lamentation. Did you not read it in your Bible? They wrote Bible and got to Esther and said, this is the book of lamentation. Biafrans are the moment of lamentation. You write it down. Because somewhere somebody is going to answer for all this evil. But I don't blame you. Your blood have been neutralized. Yoruba blood is worrying you. Hausa blood is worrying you. Our people have to be very careful. If we do not fight to preserve the sanctity of the Biafra nation and Biafra nation alone, we are just cooking up another war that will consume all of us. I'm not here to defend any blood, not Biafran blood in my family. I'm here for the interest of Biafran people. Because no Yoruba is defending Igbo blood. No Hausa Fulani is defending Igbo blood. And as such, no Igbo. Of course, when I say Igbo, I mean Biafran. Should defend any blood there. You cannot defend yourself. You want to defend another person. Tell me, what is the history of the world now? Give me one history of the world. Let me tell you how many people they made misery out of it. Did you know how many people that died for there to be America? For the street in Europe to be tied, did you know how many Africans they killed? For some people to claim they are born and ruled, do you know how many people they kill on daily basis? And then when we come, we want to show, oh, we are not tribal, we are not discriminate, we are not biased. All this are grammar, pack your motto. And the more we hide under these guys of trying to be polite, the more these people are doing what they are doing. This is the problem. But you cannot see the master strategies putting issues on ground to make sure we are gone as a people. The world experience in the hand of the Roman and Europe across the globe. Do you know what it means? The constant attack on Nigerians against Biafran is a chronicle of oppression. Today all of us are here. Our leader is telling you, look at what is going to happen. Look at what is going to happen. Look at what is coming. All of us relax. Understand. There is one truth that cannot be overwritten. You cannot change it. There is an adage in my place. The adage say, Mbumbu miri amangonye abo. Mbumbu miri o mangonye abo. Do you know what it means? It means that as abo man, you don't allow small rain to beat you. When the big rain start falling, that is when they come out. You will see abo man by nature. It's in their DNA. Rain will start falling. It will be drizzling. Instead of abo man to enter road and start running before the rain come, you will say, no, I can't let this small rain touch me. He will look for somewhere and hide. And while he's waiting for the rain to stop, and the rain will come heavily, that is when our man will enter inside. I say, I know if you wait to make an enter. It is our character. And so trying to be slow responding does not mean we will not respond. Ibu danko ya ibu eshokbo. And it is the same thing all over Biafra land. We know when the trumpet will blow, all of you will respond. Forget about this chakara you are doing. I understand most of you doing gaima. Oh, I'm a gentleman. I cannot get involved. And in the mado, you don't have sense. That is just the truth. When it's set, now you go first jump fence. But of course, normally we have to behave like who we are. We are born again. We are all Christian. We are whiter than white. We are Holy Ghost and Otoro Tororo. Why the people who are killing us? It is as simple as ABC. Give me one history of the world that is not a chronicle of oppression. Just give me one history of the world. It is therefore important that we understand that oppression is is maintained by force. And it is only possible for us to remove that oppression by a counter force. Oppression is maintained by force. The only way you can remove this oppression is to give them a counter force. You give it back to them. And until then, be doing what you are doing. They are invading. Honestly, we understand the game going on in Nigeria. It is not the handwork of Yoruba, Hausa, or Fulani. It is the British government that is behind re-engineering everybody, using everybody. To the Yoruba, oh, how we kill the Igbo man. To the Hausa Fulani, oh, we are going to conquer them. We will dig the Quran inside the Atlantic Ocean. You will see water there. You will see plenty of water to drink when the time will come. They are really not the one doing it. Somebody is engineering them. What are they engineering them to do? To kill us. And then somebody will come, the Igbos are like this. The Igbos don't have respect. The Igbos you are idiot. You don't have sense. All of you who are trying to say that they will say he's a good man. All of you who have come out to attack the evil Nigeria. Who have come out. But I don't blame our people who are so gullible and unstable in their mindset. Because if not, who are you to tell us how to react? Who are you to tell us how to cry when you are beating us? Igbo is doing this in the southeast, Igbo is doing that in the northeast, Ijo did this one in the west, this one do south. Everything you are doing. If you can ebe, kakwan ebe. What is still crying? Is still crying. What are we saying here? It is better to live in here than to be a Biafran in Nigeria. Is it not what we are saying? Honestly, I may not approve of many things. And recent experience has made me to withdraw some of the things I used to do or say. Not because it was wrong. Because I understand, according to the Bible, if my faith will make my brother to fall, and then that faith, I have to put it aside so that my faith will not destroy those who are weak in faith. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. BBC Igbo was the first to jump. Oh, we heard Mazi Kanu is dead. Mazi Kanu, brother, can you give us something about it? Is it true? But they were very polite, asking that very hopeless question. And when I say they are hopeless and wicked, that was but God will punish all of you. The same BBC Igbo, they have BBC Hausa over 200 years. If I tell you because of IPOB is the reason British government sent BBC Igbo, would you believe me? They have BBC Yoruba over 150 years. They didn't go to Aso Rock. What Mazi Kanu is saying about the man in Aso Rock, what did you think? They don't ask those questions. And when I will tell you now that thunder will fire all of them, somebody say, no, that is why I don't like them. They are cursing. They will rape your mother and your father. And Jesus Christ will forgive them. Biafrans, package that your gentility. Biafrans, package that your civilization. Biafran, package that your non-destabilized and all those big ground. Package them. We are the most endangered species of Homo sapien on the face of this planet Earth. Can't you see it? Some say it's not possible. They can't kill them. They can't wipe out. Where are the Red Indians they call the Tarasitators? Where are they today? Ask America. Let us reason, if indeed the world conspired against us, if indeed one day they will wipe us out, I think we need to leave our signature behind somewhere. We need to do that. And then we give them a history to write for thousands of years to come. They will talk about us. Honestly, they conquered Africa, they looted Africa, they undermined Africa, they raped Africa, they murdered Africa. But let me tell you the truth. Every single stone they pick from the ancient Africa, it will become a misery for them. They cannot disciple it. Generation after generation, all of them will die as archaeologists, trying to explain, analyze one single stone from the Kemites. Those people left their signature behind. And anytime you as a world power is studying one stone from the Kemites, you are a failure. How many years now you are still studying it? You will never know the truth. But they live in us. And they are coming out gradually. Free the world, all of you. Free the world. No advancement of technology, whether biological weapon or whatever you have, will change what is coming. As far as you are not aware the day you were created, as far as you didn't make those that formed anybody, you can form in the incubator or any other place. But there are power within every creation that is more than you. And you know that. And that is when God begins to exist. All of you will bow to his will in the end. And so anytime we are talking about issue of Biafra, don't tell us how to feel. Don't tell us what to say. Our requests have been simple. Let the Yoruba go. Let the Hausa go. Let the Fulani go. If my father house want to go, let us go. It is as simple as that. And that is why anybody who does not have clean mind, who did not come out with pure heart, clean hand, no matter who you are, you will fall. Because that spirit called Biafra, it doesn't favor anybody. It's not there to favor anybody. It's there to deliver her children and lead them home. And that is why the land must swallow Datan and Abiru in the wilderness. And everybody 20 years above who have defied the servant of the Most High, who have walked against the will of the Creator, all their carcass will fall in the wilderness. Don't you understand what you are saying? When you are trying to, let's say we are good, let's write later, why you are doing all these things? I want you to tell me one single history of the world that is not a story of oppression. Why did they form United Nations? Why did they form European Union? Can somebody tell me why they formed the World Bank? And then you will understand. The reason why the Nigerian Chronicle is just all about killing Biafrans. Look at the Chronicle of Nigeria, the history of Nigeria. It's all about killing Biafrans. Nothing. As far as from the so-called amalgamation to today, it's all about killing Biafrans. Can somebody tell me the history of Nigeria? 1945, they killed us in Enugu. 1929, they shoot our mother. 19 this one, they do this one. 19, is there any other thing there? I say, Biafran, is there any other thing? Without Radio Biafra, you will never know we have academians before now. You will never know the likes of unusual accountant like Fadam Bono. You will never hear about a Canibian. You will never hear about Dim Chukwemeko Dimego Juku. They will never tell you that in his era, he was the only true graduate. All those idiots like Gowon and Obasanjo, they didn't go to school. Obasanjo went to Open University. Yahoo University. He's a graduate now. They won't tell you all those things. I've said this before. One of my uncle told me the reason why we don't have job is because Yoruba went to school. I called him. I said, I am disappointed if you are the one saying this. He's an auditor with the Shell. As an auditor, he is in charge of 5 states, if I'm not mistaken. He's Auditor General of Shell, 5 states. When he come back from work, he can't even pull his suit. That is, they tap him. He's a very brilliant man anyway. In that his session, he is the only Biafran person there. And for Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani and British government to allow him there, you should understand his level of education. He's a chartered accountant. So they have to kill him with load. I said, look at the job they are giving you here. Are you telling me according to prescription or prescription of your duty? Are you telling me you are supposed to be Auditor General of Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, River State and Delta State? Is that what you are telling me? Tell me, what is our history in Nigeria? Nigeria now give us second Niger bridge. They are building it. The disappeared Osibanjo. The first thing was to come and clean Ogoni, clean up. And now they are replace Abakeyare with the one who kicked Sariwiwa. What is our history now? Let's leave the past, let's move on. Have they moved on? Have they moved on? But I don't blame most of you. Why will I blame you? The only thing you are looking for when it comes to agitation, when it comes to activism, is how to make money. I don't blame all of you. As far as you are concerned, life is let us eat food, have a place to lay our head, sleep with our women, born any children we want, and then drink kai, and then we go and relax. That is not what life is all about. I think life is supposed to be more than that. And so the only history we have in Nigeria is the history of how they kill us. I want you to relax your mind and tell me, as a disciplined person that you are very happy the way they are bringing in Alamajiri. Why are they bringing them in? To help us clear our bush. Yes, we want to thank the Hausa, Fulani, and the Yoruba. They are bringing Alamajiri Fulani because we need the labor, and they are welcome. Let them come. Is that what you want to tell me they are coming to do? They will help our grandmother to fetch firewood from the village, from the forest. Is that what you're telling me they are coming to do? We have seen evil in broad daylight. We have cried and nobody will listen to us. And then at the end of the day, you come out, somebody say, you don't have to make enemy. My father told me, if the world turned their back on you, you turn your back on the world. If we do not harden ourselves before our subordinate, they will destroy us unnecessarily. These are the words of Nefertiri. And of course, before then, Moses have said about it. We are loving people, we are good people, we are polite. All the polite black Americans do in America. Where did he lead them to? Let us watch you. Let us watch you. All the people that they have killed, none of them will resurrect. Even though they resurrect, they cannot be the same people again. Because a lot has gone. You see, does it mean we are calling for war? Does it mean we hate anybody? I personally, I hate the situation I found myself. And anybody responsible, I hate that person. Everybody is just, oh, we don't love Biafra, we hate Biafra. Let Biafra go now. That is the point. Biafrans are the only people you hate, you don't like them, but you will not allow them to go. You will not allow them to go. And people are coming to analyze you. And you say, it's true, right on, bro, you are correct, bro, you are another bro. But why do you think it's going to continue? Very soon they will be paying us to kill ourselves. Very soon. We love you, bro. Right on, bro. We are with you, bro. To kill your own brother. And you are a hero. Why wouldn't they have a lot of idiot heroes everywhere? All these things are happening because we keep complaining. We keep complaining. We've not actually responded. We've not responded. This night they will still kill. Tomorrow morning we will still come. Oh, they are killing us. They are killing us. Then we now say, oh Lord, help Biafra. Oh Lord, please help Biafra. Oh Lord, you want God to bring us sword and kill them? God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. That is the reason why they are doing that. I remember one of our leaders broadcast in 2014. Nobody want to go and fight terrorists. Al-Baghdadi and others Americans stopped. Did they go by themselves? They use drone to kill one. Then they use a dog to kill one. Because all those terrorists are not smiling. Go and ask American soldiers in Afghanistan. Go and ask American soldiers that went to Vietnam. They never forget their experience. Ordinary Boko Haram, those of our people in the army, they will give you testament about it. America or Russia or Japan, you will bail up a terrorist. He said, don't waste the bullet, I'm wearing bomb already. Just wait for me. Also, that is the truth. Why do you think every Janja weed fool and idiot will accompanied by Yoruba, they are in Biafra land shooting us? Because when they shoot us, oh, they are killing us, oh, they are killing us, oh, they are killing us, oh. But of course, it's right we are saying it. So that when we respond, nobody will have the mouth to say anything. But believe me, not until we respond, they will still be doing it. Onye hunyo kasaka buili egwogwagoma. Onye hunyo kasaka buili egwogwagoma. Onu awotane. The moment you see the person you can beat, that is when to fight. You want to fight because you can beat the person. As a child, I know how I deal with big men. Because I was very small in the class of big people. If they give me one blow, self, I will not recover. And when I notice it, I always carry firewood close to myself. I thank my mother for that. With your giant height, you just come for me. I know how many children I sent to hospital. When I knock you firewood for head, the next day, now you go to tell them, say I be winch. Small boy winch. Because by the time they come to judge the matter, they say, who did this thing? They will point to one small boy like me. The parents will just leave us and walk away out of shame. Because you must enter Kuma. Those of you who went to school with me in Urugudu there, from Eka Grammar School to Benoba Grammar School down to St. Charles College Abavo, now me being abundant. Because I understand that, hey, they are beating me, they are beating me. You can't tell my father that one. Are you stupid? Hey, they are killing us every day. They are killing us. In the morning we go to Yoruba church, others we go to Hausa mosque and Fulani mosque. That is why our history with Nigeria can never change. The second thing you must understand, that our history, our chronicle, our testimony will remain the same until we do another thing, is because we have failed to organize ourselves. Honestly, our leader came forth and said, everybody come, join IPOB, come. Let's solve this problem once and for all. All of us now are broadcasters. Everybody seems to know the way. To stay under one line for one common goal and purpose is very difficult for us. Why will he be supreme leader? How can he be supreme? You get who then they pay saying be supreme leader? Is it answering the name now that is the problem, or giving us Biafra? And one of them was saying, let this one come, let this one come, let this one come, let us go and decide it. So who told you you are a leader? Who made you a leader? Come and lead people now. Let's see what you are made up of. When I talk to some people, I say, pray for our leader. I think he said it in his last broadcast. And they shout too much. You think it's easy to lead people like us? Do you think it's easy to lead people like us? And what you cannot do, you can't even lead 10 people. Come on, let's organize ourselves. Everybody say, Supreme Leader, come and join me. Igbo Biafra movement. Let us save our own Niger Delta Biafra movement. And they are the one accusing people. You see somebody doing what you cannot do, you will not acknowledge the person. Envy will kill you. Jealousy will kill you. Why wouldn't the Hausa Fulani come and tell you they will rape your mother and give them AIDS? Why wouldn't they tell you that? You think I'm blaming you? I'm not blaming you. I want you to move out from that comfort zone. Let us move out from that comfort zone. It will not help us. What exactly have we not seen? And as far as we are dragging, who will be the leader? I'm the supreme leader. I'm this one. Other ones are doing wakakuruke, looking for who to set up. Not in your lifetime. Not in your lifetime. Today, you will bring one Hausa Fulani Alamajiri Janja weed who don't have leg. They will tell him, you people are going to kill Inyamere. This leper man will be the leader. All of them will agree, yes, he's our leader. As far as the target is to kill Inyamere, no complaint. But we have to say, what is his certificate? What is his degree? Is his father wealthy? Is he a chief? Have he stolen money? Does he have bank account in London? What about USA? He's not qualified. Why wouldn't they do to us what they are doing to us? Let's tell ourselves the truth now. Something led to what we are doing here. And what is that thing? A chronicle of oppression. This is what the world is known for. If you think anybody is going to say, oh, Biafrans have been crying, and let's look into their matter, I tell you, we are going to wait for another 100 years because nobody will. The other reason, the third one there, is that we have failed to retaliate. Are we calling for war? No. We have failed to retaliate. You do me, I do you. I think they say God no go first. Have we retaliated? We have not. Fulani herdsmen are rampaging and killing everybody, and everybody is running. What is their population? Honestly, what is their population? How many guns does Nigerian army and police have together? Can it quench us? Can it stop us? Are you telling me the police station they have in Biafra land outnumber people living in each of those communities? I can assure you, as far as Abo is concerned, we know every police station in Abo, no matter how remote they are, and we know how many policemen that are there, and we know where they live, where they drink palmy, we know everything about it. And of course, they know we know. That is why when they misbehave, they apply wisdom. They apply wisdom. Because it will not be long, we will get to you. But on the general scale, they are just ravaging everywhere. We keep quiet. They will continue doing that. Shall we begin to take record of people they have killed and nothing has happened? If we don't stand up and retaliate, they continue doing it. The reason why the Chronicle of Nigerian State is all about killing is because, unlike other people, we just fail to do the right thing. Nobody can be calling for war. Nobody is calling for war. But we must learn from those who understand the need for them to do the needful. We must learn to understand the need, and those who understand the need to do the needful. And when these things are done, they will show you respect. Everybody deserves respect. Everybody demands respect. And how would they respect us? When the man we have high esteem for in our land can easily go and kneel down for El-Rufai to be able to rule us. How would they show you respect? When the Christians in Biafra land are answerable to a Muslim in the north, somewhere in Sokoto, how would they respect us? Can somebody give me any reason why Nigeria will respect us? When we are the ones celebrating their wickedness over us? My brothers, it is simple. We need to change our approach. And changing our approach is going to be individual ability to rise up to the challenges at hand. How do we feel that they occupy our backyard? We look at the issue in Okpanam, and that is a child's play. Go to Elele in River State, it will amaze you. Go to Cross River State, you will be shocked. Go to Ebonyi State, it will shock you. Go between Rivers and Abia, it will amaze you. They are everywhere. The owners of the land cannot talk. Because maybe their chief will tell them, don't worry, we are looking into it. And I tell you, in the next 50 years, our life in Biafra land cannot be the same again if we do nothing at this stage. My brothers, my sisters, there is no room for pretense. Jesus understands this truth. If you go read your Bible very closely, Isaiah gave a prophecy, and said when the Messiah will come, he will be a gentleman. He will not raise up his voice in the street, for the Spirit of the Most High will be upon him. Based on this, The Christians who were expecting, the Israelites who were expecting the Messiah, no, they were waiting for a perfect gentleman. But one of their greatest shock was when Jesus visited the temple. And on that very day, he saw they have turned the church into a business center, the temple. The Bible says he made a scourge of whip. He turned down the table of the money changers. And he cried out with a loud voice, saying to them, my Father's house is supposed to be called the house of prayer, but you have turned it to a den of thieves. From that very day, the leaders of the Sanhedrin, they could not place it side by side. They cannot understand. If Jesus was the Messiah, he would not have done that thing. And that led to his death. But whatever the case may be, according to the story of Jesus' birth, if he was not crucified, and then he will not be the Messiah. And so there are certain actions, if we don't take them, we are not going to get Biafra. And of course, the clarion call to save our people is not something one person should do. You governors must understand that you have a duty to save your people. You Igwe must understand that you have a duty to save your people. Youth president and every other person, you must understand, just like IPOB, the need to save your people. It is simple. Do your mother tie to rapper? When we are talking about Biafra nation, do your mother tie to rapper? And then if your mother tied to rapper, you will not search far to know who you are. Let us save ourselves. Let us fight to free our land. This enemy have the money. This enemy have the connection. This enemy have the weapon. This enemy have the political advantage. This enemy have the constitutional backing. This enemy look like they are invincible. But believe me, we will overcome if we do the needful. I'll be back in a minute.
We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten.
It's been so long that I saw you face to face. My brother, I miss you, see you again in that grave. It's been so long that I saw that beautiful smile. Your death and your burial is one thing that makes me cry. It's been so long, I've been looking at this picture of you. You were shot by the soldiers, I remember.
It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul to hear that you are gone now. Forget you, our fallen heroes, will be incomplete.
If we forget those who died for our freedom, we will be complete. We will be complete. They were shot and they died. We started asking why. The truth that they told us became another lie. That was no hope, that was a form, the genocide by Nigerian government and British on the side.
It's been so long, I miss you. I will let the whole world know before I let you go.
It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. lost my body and my soul to see that you are gone.
Memory that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being starved to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo, everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air, and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwuabiama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish.
I will see you face to face, my brother. I miss you. See you again.
Of course, we do not have to pretend, because the history of the world is all about oppression. Nothing more, nothing less. No wonder the Bible says, for this cause was the Son of Man made manifest, that he might destroy the work of Satan. Nothing more, nothing less. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 07081545642. 07081545642 is our WhatsApp line. Our direct line is 08122152971. 08122152971 is our direct line, and the special number for the female is 08128858614. Special number for the female is 08128858614. Our people must remain focused and understand we have asked for only one thing, and that is let us go. Can you hear me? Call our WhatsApp.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Your name and where
Hello?
are you calling from?
Okay. Good evening, Mazi Onyeibe. Good evening, sir.
Go ahead.
Good evening,
Please.
Mazi Onyeibe.
Go ahead. Good evening.
Okay. He has said it all. This is Mazi Mbam calling you from Ojoto, precisely. I'm from Izi, in Ibagizi local government area of Ebonyi State, Biafra land. And I commend you, Mazi Onyeibe, and I commend our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also I commend our deputy leader, Mazi Uchuka from Mefo. So, Mazi, he has said it all. This issue of Alamajiri and Lamajiri nation and Fulani nation has teach us a lot of lessons, make our people to wake up and listen to what our leader has been telling us since. So I have 3 news to tell the world today. Just 3 news. This news says, number 1, United Nations say that millions and millions will die in Africa without immediate action. Biafrans, take note. This is game. They plan to kill Africa, to kill Biafrans. Secondly, a woman in United Nations said, I saw dead body in the street of Africans. This is a game plan to kill us. They are not science. They are not technology. Talk less of prophecy. Thirdly, in today's news in the zoo, 6,000 children from age of 5 will die in Nigeria in next 6 months. To round it up, Nigerian government insists that school feeding program will continue. What that means? They want to poison food and give to our children to die. While our children is in the house, the school has been closed and they are feeding children. School feeding program exists. So all these things is game to kill us. But thank God for Masnam Dekano. But thank God for IPOB. But thank God for Biafrans all over the world. But thank God for Radio Biafra that we are formidable. And they cannot do anything. We are going home. Biafra is here. And Zoo has gone. Mazi Onyeibe, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, a caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. And of course, as always, Zoo Epileptic Network. But they will get tired. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp. If you want to talk, you talk. If you don't want to talk, I will cut you off. Caller on WhatsApp, go ahead. Caller on WhatsApp.
Okay, Mazi Onyeibe, good evening. My name is Mr. I. I am hearing you. Can you hear me?
Stop listening to your device.
Hello?
Stop listening to your device and go ahead.
Okay. My name is Mr. I. I'm calling from Aba in Biafra land. Oh, hey, Biafra. Mazi Onyeibe, for what you are saying. Biafra is a great nation, and everybody knows that. Even the Nigerians called the zoo know that. If you look, when my father is a Biafran soldier, and you told me everything about the Biafra. When the people of our people denying the Biafra, they want to kill themselves. Nigeria have finished. Nigeria don't fall. So we don't nothing again in Nigeria. So we don't need to be keeping ourselves because we need to go back to our land. Our land need us to come back because since for how many years we need to go back. If you look around this Nigeria now, look at every year. Nigeria cannot even help our people, Igbo people. No. Why? And our people have many work. We have many hand work. That's why they don't want us to come out. Now they are saying they want to go call madam waiting. May they come bring them this thing. Medicine. That medicine you are talking about, we with the Igbo people, we have it. We have it more than them. And they cannot bring anything to our own land because we as Igbo people, we are the Igbo people, we have everything about that. As they are talking to you and you see this coronavirus they are talking about. Myself, I'm telling you that I will give you the medicine that will destroy that sickness. But why? Because we are the Igbos. They not allow us to talk. They don't allow us to come out. So how can we be one? We are not one Biafra. We are not one Nigeria. We are Biafras. So Nigeria should go to hell because we don't need them. We don't need them. We are tired of Nigeria. Because there's no good thing coming out in Nigeria. We Biafra, we need to go back to our roots, go back to our home. Let us come back, let us come together and reason. When we reason together, we will know ourselves that we need to go back. If they fight, they are saying they are fight. They know people they fight. They know we don't for the fight. Then Nigeria no win for the fight. The fight, they just claiming they win fight. Nah lie. Nigeria no win for fight. Biafra win for fight. Why is betrayers? That is the only thing. That's the betrayers. Who are they? Is there anybody from that Nigeria who come and say in fight? Nobody. So let them not think that if the fight started or this has started, they will say, they will finish in Biafra. Nah, lie. They are lie. I am still saying it to lead to tomorrow that Nigeria don't have anything. They know that they have failed. Okay, see, a woman who nobody vote for her is a president, deceiving everybody. They know that they can't deceive who will be Biafra because everything we know their movement, whether from front and back or we know their movement. That's why they are doing what they are doing. So they can't deceive us. So what I might say is that you see, if they are talking about say this and that, even they will know that this coronavirus, they don't have any coronavirus in Nigeria. They are just making their money. If we are say coronavirus is in this Nigeria, you see that thing now. I am telling you, it starts from our forefather. My forefather, my grandfather is a native doctor, strong one that can give you every medicine. That's what they call, or for that of OBC, when you come out there, as you come out, they go show you the any kind of sickness, you can go show you the root where you go use cure. And my father heritage with him, and I still heritage with him. No any kind of sickness we say we will cure.
Thank you very much.
So let them not deceive you. They know that if you will, they know if you are Igbo people come out saying want to do this and want to do that. They know say we will overshadow them. So anything they are doing, they cannot overshadow us. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Much.
Thank you.
I have heard a lot of things because of this struggle. Some people will come, don't cause people, sound like a reverend father, do like this, do like that. You are a proper slave. You don't even know what you are looking for. You have Marcus Garvey. Why did he die? Why did Marcus Garvey die? Was he not educated enough? Was he not a gentleman? Was he not a considerate person? Why did they kill him? Why did they kill Malcolm S? Maybe he was a miscreant. Why did they kill Martin Luther King Jr.? Maybe he was not polite. He was insulting people. Why did they kill Fred Hampton? Why did they kill Mark Clark? Why did they kill John Higgins? Why did they kill Hooray P. Newton? Why did they kill Steve Biko? Why did they kill Thomas Sankara? Why do they kill all those men and women who came to defend the right of their people? Most of you will not understand or know that Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu is a distinguished gentleman. A distinguished gentleman. He's very proud, he's arrogant, he's this one. Who will not be arrogant when your father is the richest man in Africa? Hard-working man, not a criminal like Dangote. Who will not be proud? They tell you everything. You are busy adjusting yourself to suit the desire of your enemy. That is why we will remain there. People don't understand. I say, okay, let us be like this. Let's form alliance. Let's form integration. Let's form authority. Let us do like this. Let us do like that. Hey, we don't have to curse people. We have to be born again. Caller on the line, are you there?
Hello?
Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Mazi Onyeibe. My name is Ebube Chukwu. I am from Ozarani, Kano local government of Enugu State in Biafra land. Thank you for picking my call. I've been trying all this while. I greet all the Biafra worldwide, especially our leader, Mazi, Nnamdi Kano, and the deputy. I say, may Ekekerowa, friend to you all. You know, Mazi, I want to say something. You know, today broadcast really touched me, has been touching me before, but today is so dear. You see, in my life, there one broadcast talk about sometime last year. If my name is Jamaica, my parents name me Jamaica, and from childhood, this name have been following me. It has been that just been like they put me into a cage. They cage me with that name. And throughout my childhood, from my youth to when I got married, everything about my life is I must endure. I must tolerate. I must have patience. Even listen to my children. Even affect me with my children. So this was sometime last year, after one of your broadcasts, I came to understand that no, I won't continue with this thing. I said no, I won't continue. I have to stand. Anybody that confronts me again, anybody that shouts on me, I will shout back. Except those things that are spiritual. But any physical challenge again that comes my way, I must stood my ground and fight it. Do you know? Now, through that your broadcast, my life is changed because like now, as I'm just speaking to you, people even try to avoid me. Just like say the coronavirus. So. Everybody they see me like that.
You simply made them to show you respect. You simply make them to show you respect. If you don't make them to show you respect, they will never have regard for you. You come out, you are doing to people that you are born again, you are holy. They will rubbish you. They will rubbish you. Go ahead, please.
Since that last year, everybody, I begin to experience peace in my life because all my life I've been crying. I will continue crying. One thing or the other will make me to cry. Someone will tell me, I remember your name is Damaka. But right now, you see that name? That is why I say my name now is Dubeshuku. I say I cannot continue with that name again. It's true that patience is good, but it's not just like in everything someone has to endure. In everything, someone has to tolerate. Even when people are pushing, it's like that now. God, for just allow Satan to stay with them for heaven. If you not drive them now, if you just allow him be now, the first two of them will still remain there. Even God himself did not even give such love. So my reverend, you see this night, just like I want to say something concerning from the scripture in the life of Abraham, just like this issue of our struggle. It just be like say we want to carry everybody along with this struggle. And yeah, they say I'm like say it not be like that because this Yoruba of 13. There's one woman in my street right now that named one of the girls Piki, Chioma. So one day I went there to buy something in her shop and she called the girl Chioma. I said, Mama Bola. Huh? Why Chioma? Is she your maid or what? He said, no, my daughter. See me that very day. I shout that woman. I said, so upon all these things, what they do what never do now. You want also collect our name again, go. You might say, everybody feel answer. I say, who tell you like that? Yeah, no feel name my PK any Yoruba name. Why can't carry our name? Can't give them your PK now? He say he does. I say me. One, you be Muslim. Two, you be Yoruba. What you want take our name? Can't they do? I put it that way. So the woman begin to show people come gather. As people gather now in the street, there's many people come support me that day.
Muslim is answering Chioma. Very soon they will answer Ikechukwu and they will say it doesn't mean let's go out. They are gradually bastardizing our blood lineage. Intellectuals are there behaving like cow.
That guy is best like say tomorrow another day. I best with this woman. I say why should you name your pikin Chioma? Why not name her after on her own language? He said not be good. I said I know in a good God. Name am that good God, not the Chioma. So my brother, you see this issue of Biafra, when God called Abraham, he called him alone. And Abraham decided to go with the Lord. And throughout that journey, God did not talk anything again. God don't speak to him again. If you check down Genesis 12, it was only in Genesis 13, verse 8.
Of course, after he separated from Lot, that God came.
Yes, when he separated with that love, that God came. God said, now I will give you this, I will give you this. So in this issue, Yoruba is our brother. How can Yoruba be our brother? Because to me, I don't sit down and take them all this problem now Yoruba they confirm. They go just pretend like say then they join us or we there friendly or just like that. But along they see change now them the coronavirus, now them the this leprosy. So from today broadcast I see the talk and you see I feel so bad since yesterday. I say our people, may we just wake up. If any as this thing that happens, may we just show respect for ourselves, even for once in our lifetime. If you find out somebody hates you, Hausa hates you, Yoruba hates you, even your friend, even your brother, even your sister, show that person say you go hate him or her back. You see, all this problem we don't.
One day I will do broadcast like a Yoruba man. I will keep the record. You will see, it's our people that come and say, hey, they are formidable, hey, they are Horio, oh, Yoruba wonderful, they want Nigerian to divide, oh, they have registered for non-recognized nation international, oh, Yoruba is going. There is nothing that any Yoruba that want Nigerian to divide is certainly sick. They don't have any reason. Is it the 10% they want to abandon? So you can share the gold in Mother Keke. Forget about all those things. We must stand up and save our father name first. And then every other thing can come in.
Yes, Abel, let us stand up and do the needful. Let us just stand up. Thank you very much for giving me this great opportunity. Thank you very much.
Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, Mazi Onyeibe, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for holding on. Go ahead, please.
This is Mazi Osondo on the line. Mazi, I want to thank you for your good work. And I just want to confirm one thing. Many people are asking me how to join the struggle, you know. So I felt giving them is the one to give out.
Yes, what is there is you give them this WhatsApp number, let them send their name, their phone number, and their location to this phone number, and then I will direct them to the nearest coordinator. But because of this issue of COVID-19, I have not been forwarding their details already because I understand in many areas in the world, according to the directives of our leader, everybody should stop family meeting until the issue is resolved. And I will not be part of the people who of course, once I give that name, I'm indirectly engaging coordinators to begin to contact them. So I will use the opportunity also to ask our people who have been sending their data to please exercise patience. Immediately after the coronavirus issue, the nearest coordinator will certainly contact you. That is it, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes, we must continue. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
White man, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
War have not ended. If war have ended, they brought war in our door, bringing all these Alamajiri to come and kill us. What I want to say is this, for our people in our Biafra land, for them to be alert, and for them to learn onto what happened to Israel right. Because God have told them to kill everything that in Israel right for them to take their land. Now they started to rejecting this one, picking this one. That's why that you see that Israelites, they are also suffering, they have enemies around the promised land that God has given to them. What I want to say now, for our people to learn for what have happened to Israelites, for them to anything, for them to fish it out. Now we have seen the Yoruba woman calling her daughter Choma or something like that. Anywhere for them to anywhere, all these our enemies are hiding.
Let them know to live even one pill, so that we fight this war once and for all. Because when these people grow again in 100 years or 50 years, this thing we will start again. We're talking about continuing this war again. For this right now, our leader has said it all. This thing, anywhere they're hiding, even if those people that even wearing this alamagiri or these people or something like that, that we enemy on our way, we'll cut it off. Let us know what happened to Israelites, to remove everything, all the enemy, that this battle will go once and for all. And another one again, for we to shine our eyes for this homosexual people, these Yoruba people, they are evil. I don't know whether it's in the bedroom that these Yoruba people are working that they are homosexual, because they have evil in their mind. Let us be shine our eyes on this homosexual, because I saw they do it for you. And another one I want to say now, they are talking about this vice president. Osubanjo, where is your vice president? Where is your vice president? Adeboya. This Osubanjo is your son. He's a pastor in your church. This Osubanjo is a man of God. All the men of God in zoo called Nigeria. Are you people are not hearing this thing? Are you people are keeping dormant? What vice president that we are asking you people, for you people to bring this out, nobody is talking. Yoruba people, Omotekun, hey, shame. You people that are answering the professor this. Your name, I will start now calling you or even popcorn is what I will be calling you people, popcorn. Look at your people, nobody can even come out and speak out. When you see them on television, in TVC or AIT, they will be talking another rubbish something. They will be talking on coronavirus. What of your vice president?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What of another thing I want to ask? This zoo that this is zoo that they have said that Nigeria is zoo. Can God say after can God take bribe again? Say that zoo is not that Nigeria is not a zoo again. And I can.
Thank you very much.
I have already recommended that Nigeria is a zoo. I'm asking whether the government can just take bribe and wipe that zoo again in this in government this thing. Please, I want to ask that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Bright Osuji. I'm calling you from Thailand.
Go ahead.
My brother, you see, I enjoy every program that you bring in on. Every time I'm waiting for every alert to come so that I can listen to the many gospels. Let me start by telling you, my brother, you see this, our Biafra, before you become a Biafra, before you become a full Biafran, first of all, the spirit has to be in you. The spirit, when the spirit of Biafra comes in you, then you will know what this is all about. This is not something we will come and telling you. Maybe I never try God before the spirit of Biafra will come in. And how can the spirit of Biafra be in you? These are the things. You must be somebody that you are very truthful. You must be somebody that calls you a spade. You must be somebody that will say, this is white, and this thing will be white. At that time, the spirit of Biafra will now build 3-bedroom flat in you and now balance. Let me start by telling you, I am not condemning our churches these days, but you see these things that is happening around. See, my brother, let me tell you one thing. In a year, the zoo is producing no less than 2,000 pastors a year. But in China, they are producing no less than 2,000 scientists a year. Why is it like that? Because I'm not condemning the church, but the churches we have this time around to have the opportunity to say the truth of what is happening. They are saying it. They are saying it. But they can't say it. Why? Because of the situation they find themselves. The house of God we are seeing these days, they are not the type of house of God that was in Medigo. The kind of the things that we see these days is not the things we see before. So what am I trying to say? Now, these people now, the Fulani people now, they are in our home. And we know they are there. And this is what our leader has been shouting since. And now they are here. These people now, they don't see us as anything. They don't see us as anything. Now they are in our place. This is their plan. And then it is in the again. But the spirit of Biafra will see cage them one by one and drop them. Of course, I sort of a kilo. How they be and the China Mazi Kung Fu, and they be Arizakana, and they be Arizakana. So, what am I trying to say? Chukwuka will see us through in everything that is happening. We are heading, we are going, but first of all, we know what the spirit of Biafra no really. So that is just the truth. We are just, we know everything, but my God called the 10. My God, what they are called to Sube. It's why I go. The Kawan okay, someone Epanase, they are bringing the division, saying this one is Nigeria Igbo, this one is Igbo, this one is Igbo. Why all of them, they are speaking Igbo, but in a different dialect? If you combine all those things, they are all getting Igbo. But these people are there, make a washia. I think they can in there, I think they can win there, I think they can win there. But only God, to go Kajama, Gama Hosanana.
We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Mazi Onyeibe. Good evening from here.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. I thank you for picking my calls, and I just want to use this opportunity to a few things and exit. But before then, I want to say good evening, good afternoon, and good night, depending your time zone. I'm Rabbi Shas. I'm calling from United Kingdom. I want to say this, Mazi Onyeibe. There is something that caught my attention when a sister was saying that her name happened to be Ndidi. but she changed it to another name, Chukwuamaka or whatever. Am I correct?
Go ahead.
Okay, good. See, there is before then, there are a lot of things has been going on in my mind. Then the thing caught my attention. I said, "Wow, this is very good." I had a friend some time ago. His name happened to be Osondo. I don't know for what. Somewhere in the 90s. So he has been complaining of a lot of attack, this and that. I said to him, "You know what, my brother?" He said, "No." I said, "Go and change that your name." Ogobona Ana Chugosi na Boso and Afagi Bosondo. When he changed, yes, Ona Bosondo Governor. When he changed that name, that thing automatically stopped. He actually brought a drink to me. I just blessed him and carry on with his life.
In as much as I don't want to interrupt you, then in Lagos, that should be around 1996. I bought a vehicle and I wrote it, struggle continue. That motor nearly killed me. That motor nearly killed me. Struggle continue. Anywhere, if you know stop, police go carry me. Inconsequential parking. Toro parking. The motor nearly killed me. One day I can't look the motor. I can't see where I write struggle continue. That is when I clean it. Before I use my hand to kill myself. Go ahead.
Thank God that God speaks to our people. This is not actually the direction where I wanted to go, but I just want to clear this part for some of us. I know a lot of people with some strange names. Osuji, Osuago, Nwohia, Nwago, all these things. And why don't you think of Nwachuku, Nwachineke, Ebubechuku? This name, there is something about name. Like the sister rightly quoted Abraham, the same, I think in that Genesis chapter 12, that name was changed, Abram to Abraham, and Sarai to Sarah. After the changing of the name, things began to work well. Jacob, from Jacob to Israel, a lot of things. Sometimes God, even at this present time, is still busy God is still in the business of changing them, giving you a good identity.
Even every civilization understand the need. That is why as a David of Israel, you go to Saudi Arabia, you become Dawuda. As a Moses in Israel, you go to Saudi Arabia, you become Musa. If you are Jesus Christ in Israel, where you go to Saudi Arabia, you are Isa. If you are Mary, where you go to Saudi Arabia, you become Maria or Surah. Don't mind them, they know what they are doing. We are only the one that our culture is safe.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You see, let me say this. Coming back to what is trending now, our leader made a very revealing program. The last broadcast, I haven't come to terms with the things that I heard him saying. Sometimes I don't know whether we digest words or we just push it aside and start moving on. But let us wait and pause about this thing that I was hearing him saying. It is not our leader. I never heard of him in the year 2014, 2015. No, and I haven't. I never knew that this man had already warned our people that danger is coming. This thing is looming. And when I began to do some search, I saw that this man went to America. That was long ago, though. That was 2016. He went to America. He warned them that something is about to happen. There is something that is about to happen. Get prepared. Even he called it by its name. Say, give me fund. Let me go and get our people ready. I have the men, and I need the mechanism to do it. And somebody was asking him different questions. These are Igbos and Biafran, so to say. Look, let me say this tonight. I will pray to God to give me airtime, opportunity to come on air and get much airtime to tell our people things, because sometimes we take things for granted. And let me tell you, he will always say in Igbo adage, "Aga karakari eri ngworo, mana aga karakarizie ngworo mana ngworo ahu itiboriko, ngworo ha amagi ihe." You see, there is something our leader said concerning some of the Yorubas. Let me tell us this thing. I I am not the kind of person that will come on air now upon the Yoruba Alpha because I'm a name where the Yoruba Obi had the ma. But yeah, the difference is that now they don't have that boldness and that audacity as Biafrans. They operate differently.
My brother. Truth is my own concern is that a whole generation will condemn. Igbo are thief, Igbo are prostitute, Igbo are 419, Igbo are the problem of Igbo. Both Yoruba weak and Yoruba strong, all of them are part of it as far as I'm concerned.
I make debate to one. I love you and you know that. And when there's something in Igbo. I'm capital of Obodoyi, capital of Ebendi Yoruba ni no Obodoyi bo na eba nokita. They are the capital of Ebehano. These people were a union. Ha an katana beha igaha near outside unless na gina hono very close. Then they will tell you oburu na gina hano gi close. Igaga ama oge hane me amoteku. Otekiri Biafrans by surprise unaware. They now went and negotiated with them because have Jujo Atoha Obunigwe Ofu na boy has of meat here. See okay, na has of meat go, but they never knew. Now that thing and all that later. Their mindset is this, the Fulanis, that when they get rid of the Biafrans, then Yoruba is more to them. But Yoruba didn't know. Some Yorubas, some of them thinks that Igbo can never be trusted. They will be bought over, this and that. I am not preaching to them to come to us. It's not what I'm trying to do. But there is something I want to tell us. Can you now? The mechanism the capability ego anything information. Let us work with that information. I am Amputa now. Now what's our situation? I get this tactics. I get Juche. Why the ball batana 18
and you think our sisters they are marrying are not telling them our plan?
Genty,
because me I have Fulani blood though. I have Fulani blood though. You think our sisters they are camping along the road are not telling them our plan? Who divided Igbo? Who divided Igbo? Who brought the politics of dividing Igbo?
You ask
Go ahead, please.
I'm Yoruba. Yoruba na family. How do you go far the boy?
So are you telling me during bedtime story they don't tell them what happened in your village?
Oh, Genti, brother, Genti, because Mowaji Ejimundi share during the eze when you have restriction other than Haman Batana my town anymore. Oh, Funa Jumona Haman Batazio so Momoha Emeremia. I can put you on air. I can put those people on air. They are much around. Now, Haman Batazi, that place is again. Before forever. And therefore, what I want to tell us is this. Are you when a grievance is yes? And every try, yes. The only person where you get Makahawabu, Onyendu Maudimano Ebawa. If is fine. Because he got control here. Mana, are you about the listeners? Are you where I got the information now? Some of them now within
Mazi, if what you are saying is simple, to me, I would have advised you see your mind and don't tell our people should do this, our people should do that. Please, when you drive from Lagos to Onitsha Head Bridge, then call me, let's discuss this matter. Your opinion will change.
Come again.
I said, when you drive from Lagos to Onitsha Head Bridge, call me, let's discuss this issue. You will see, your opinion will change. It is as simple. If we are trying to hide under our leader's back and romance issue, we are killing ourselves. If we want to go there and romance, let us just face the truth. And that truth is that evil is evil. Me, I have Fulani blood in my family. My brother in India that died, the one that senior that one is married to Fulani. He's in the military. Even though I say it is answering Fulani name, because that is the only way they will accept him. So even though Nigerians tumble everywhere down, they can't discover him. He doesn't even answer my father's name in the office. I have said it once that when his children come, I have keep stick for them to become Abo herdsmen. I'm waiting for them. We will not romance all those things.
Mazi.
So if you are protecting your own Yoruba family, me, I will protect my own Fulani blood, though. Let us tell ourselves the truth.
Come again.
If we want to protect our own Yoruba family, me, I will protect my own Fulani blood now. Or you want me to throw them away? My brother, let us tell ourselves the truth. Our problem is going to organize ourselves and forget about what they do or what they think. Who divided us? Has Igbo man gone to divide the Yoruba before? But are Yoruba not the one telling me, oh, you are not Igbo, you are not Igbo, you are Igbo, you are not Igbo, you are Yoruba. Who is doing that? Is it not Yoruba? Who went to interview Mazi and the Kano brother? That is your brother having coronavirus. Is it not Yoruba?
Mazi Onyeibe.
I no go open my eye, drink poison. No. You just tell us your own opinion. If you address everybody generally, hold on, Mazi, you are advising us. Tell us your view. If you continue advising us, I will not continue with this program. I am the one that is anchoring this program. If you can't tell me your mind, don't advise us.
Seen you. I didn't tell you
because the
that.
way you are saying it, our leader have said, let's romance them. Our leader is a principled man. And as far as his principle is concerned, he talks to the people who are actually obstructing us here. He focuses on Yoruba media and call any other idiot when necessary. But outside that, oh, let's look at the Yoruba like this. I know like all those things. So I know they like all these things. So I get Fulani blood. I get Fulani blood. Then they poison us here. Mazi, I will sign off from here and I will advise you to call back next time. Call back next time, Mazi. I cannot take your call from here. Caller on WhatsApp on the line. Are you there?
Aga m ekele Nnamdi n'ihi na o mere m mma. Aga m ekele Nnamdi n'ihi na o gozi mkpụrụ obi m. Ka m na-erugharị n'ime ọzara Naịjirịa. Nnamdi Kanu ziri m ụzọ wee mee m male. Onye mudo wee mere besara mbara o. O ziri m ụzọ wee mee m mma o. Onye mudo wee meme besara mbara o. O ziri m ụzọ mee m mma. Aga m ekele mmefọ n'ihi na o mere m mma. Aga m ekele mmefọ n'ihi na ọ gọzi mkpụrụ obi m. Ka m na-erugharị n'ime ọzara Naịjirịa. Umefọ gị mere ụzọ wee mee m mma. Onye mudo wee meme besara mbara o. O ziri m ụzọ mee m mma. Onye mudo wee meme besara mbara o. O ziri m ụzọ wee mee m mma. Aga m ekele Onyeibe m n'ihi na o mere m mma. Aga m ekele Onyeibe n'ihi na ọ gọzi mkpụrụ obi m. Ka m na-erugharị n'ime ọzara Naịjirịa. Onyeibe nyere m ndụ enye m ube n'ezie. Onye mudo wee m lesara mbara o. Ozi m ụzọ wee mee m mma o. Onye mudo wee nye olileanya sara mbara o. O ziri m ụzọ wee mee m mma. Nna m ukwu, ana m ekele gị ka chi okike mee gị mma n'ehihie n'ụtụtụ n'abalị. Onye nwe ụwa ga-enye gị mma, ọ ga-agọzi mkpụrụ obi gị na-ekele oge n'afọ na nkwa, ọ ga-adịrịrị gị mma. You people are the people that sees tomorrow. You tell the time ahead of time. You tell those things ahead of time. And may Chukwu Okike Abiamo, the creator of the heavens and the earth, may he bless you. Direct your footsteps. You shall not dash your legs to any evil stone. This is my own little opinion tonight. Whatsoever Nigerian government, Yoruba, Fulanis has projected, they will use the head and carry it. They have come with their weapons. In their mind that they have surrendered the whole of Biafrans, they are hallucinating. I am also telling those who got more, because this is the fight, because we are fighting against the principalities and powers, those evil powers in the high places. Right now, we have to settle the land. Ground must eat its own, air must take its own. And as the air is taking their own, the ground is taking their own, the ground will swallow the whole of their projection. All the evil plan Nigerian government has towards us, they will all shadow in it, they will die in it. Nobody is going to romance Nigerian government. Nobody is going to romance evil. Evil is evil. We took the oath to speak the truth. And I stand upon that truth. Yorubas are evil. Hausa are evil. Britons are evil. And every other warheads are evil. Those who keep their deaf ear in a cry of innocence, they are all evil. And their evil will swallow them. It is just a little token. You see, just small and see that these Chinese people throw out, it has influenced the whole world. When Biafrans are about to do their own, I mean the whole world will send it. We are calling upon them and they are keeping their deaf ear. A time shall come. And when that time comes, nobody will give us stop. Nobody will stop us. Nobody will break us up. Nobody will even advise us. We are more dangerous than the Fulani herdsmen, but they don't know. We are more dangerous than the other people that are carrying weapons. When the time comes, they will know that our land speaks for their people. Ajani ne kwesịrị nụ ka ọ chụọ ya chụọ ya n'oge akara aka eruola. Ndị ọgọ mmaibe mmanụ masị unu ekekere uwe oge akara aka eruola. Whatsoever that is supposed to be done, let it be done. Because I'm not ugbu ka ala anyị ga-ekwu okwu wee megide the Fulani herdsmen. Ọkwa ugbu ka ala anyị ga-ekwu okwu wee megide the saboteurs within us. Ọkwa ugbu ka ala anyị ga-ekwu okwu wee megide ndị ọbụla nke na-efe were mkpụrụ obi anyị wee na-aga ere. Ndị a na-aga esugharị anyị imi ihe ahịa aghara. Ọkwa ugbu ka ala ga-ebilite. We took an oath. I took an oath to speak the truth. In any condition where I find myself, I'll speak the truth. I will die for the truth. Onyeibe, the way they plan this war, agaga to Chico Siwe Kozia. Otage Siwe so Hagaga to Hasiwe to Anyaya. Otobuno Simasi, let them come. There is no problem. I gane ala okeruria, I gane ni kuku okeruria. Patando Kelly Gana Kuma. Amado Hani Kenga Gane Rukia. It's the one Binoko Gane Rukia. Money make na charge, can I go on Gane Rukia? I want you shine Gane Rukia. Make it okay, Rukia. Now for I forget Rukia. Now, Rukia, no, Rukia. I got home. This year, of a Nigerian government.
Thank you very much. He said, we must continue. As far as I'm concerned, if we are here to behave like Nigeria, we behave like that. I go and join APC, and then I come back home, and then I kill Igbo people very well. Let's stop how this kind game of indulgence. Let's leave it. Somebody wake up in the morning, condemn a whole generation. Of course, you don't know you have Muslim sex missionary. Muslim sex missionary. Their duty is to pregnant all our women. And then beside the side bed, we are gone as a people. We don't have common secret. Our leader is fighting to organize the people. How can we be organized when our blood lineage is almost bastardized? And if we don't take strict action, we just be talking and talking and talking. But of course, Call on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, Mazi.
Thank you for holding on.
Shalom.
Go ahead, please.
No problem, my brother. Thank you very much. I wanted to really take a swipe at the caller before the last. I'm increasingly getting uncomfortable with what that guy says. The dude from London, Rabbi or something.
Just leave him. Let's move ahead. The point is that as far as I am the person holding this mic, I will tell you how it will look like. Our father have been trying to sound like holy men. Let them not be problem. We don't want problem. But they are bringing the problem to us. Let's be gentle. Let's be civilized. Let's be organized. But the world lies in wickedness. The chronicle of the world is that of oppression. Can't we get it?
Exactly.
There is no story about the world. Tomorrow now they will begin to praise the man who find the drug to coronavirus. They will forget about that coronavirus was a deliberate attempt to exterminate a particular section of a Homo sapien. Why are we going to allow them to be doing that to us? I personally don't hate anybody, but those who are becoming an impediment to our very existence with cruel hatred, I hate all of them. Even if it's my father or my mother. If we are debating in this line, me, I have Fulani blood inside my family already. And maybe you have middle birth blood. Another one have center blood. And then blah. Who are we fighting for? If not for our fathers, the honor of our father's name. I beg you, make we tell ourselves the truth. This is where the problem comes. If we come here and we're speaking big English and say, like I was saying, I think there is a way they do things, now, as I was enumerating, you are not saying anything, you are just blabbing. Then they say he's a gentleman, very big. Well, what did they call that guy? I don't want to call his name. He said he had been fighting to destroy Nigerian constitution almost 30 years. And I'm 25 years. So since I was born, before I was born, he was fighting to destroy Nigerian constitution. Now I am almost 100 years. Yeah, he's still fighting to destroy constitution. Who is deceiving who here?
Those are voices, we know them, we know them, they are traitors, I thank the Lord. I love the way you handle that issue anyway. Because our Supreme Leader have already told us on air that he has Yoruba in his family. A lot of us, I personally...
But that does not stop him from condemning their media. When their media do something that is obstructing his movement, he calls them. And I, as George Onyeibe, both their media, both their Oleron, both their everywhere, they are obstructing me. Stopping me not to say what they are doing to me is unfair. And I won't take it.
Right. These people are horrible, Mazi. Because, like I said, personally, I have them in my family. I have them as relatives in my family because they got married to my sisters. But we've noticed already that there is hardly a Biafran family you don't find Yoruba people. Or Nankete, they have a purpose, they have a reason. It's not love. I've constantly said it. Our sisters will reveal everything to them, all our secrets. We have no secret.
If you hide now, I tell you, Mazi, let us attack. Our sisters that is their side chick. We say, honey, let me tell you, they want to attack you. But how many of you are harboring their women in our village? Nobody. In fact, if you marry a Yoruba woman, go and check the statistic of all our men that marry Yoruba women. In fact, 90% of them, their brain is gone. Their brain is gone. They behave like a bastard.
Completely, Mazi.
When you are talking to them, they'll be looking like economy. You think we don't know what you're saying?
I can even start mentioning names of prominent Biafran Igbo men, particularly who got married to Yoruba women. They are completely gone. They behave like Mumu.
The Amayanabo of Browns cannot talk because he have a Yoruba woman in his kitchen. Asari Dokobo cannot stand because he have a Yoruba woman. Do we begin to call him?
Exactly.
But we are not against them. This is love they have found. But we are here to defend the honor and integrity of our father's house. Anything outside that, let us forget about it.
Understand that this platform is a holy platform. We don't come here to pet anybody. We don't come here to mince words. We are not here to build castles in the air. We are not here to massage anybody. We call a spade a spade. That is why we are Biafrans. You see, we are not diplomatic people. That is why we are Biafrans. Because when you talk about diplomacy, that is when, people start painting issues and going round and round. That is what has put this wicked world the way it is. Because people will not condemn evil, they will try all that, go round and round and round and round, aid and abet evil. No, not here. You know, as far as I'm concerned, Yorubas have done us more evil than the rest of the zoo put together. You know, because they instigate everything happening to us as, you know, a people. You know, so whenever anybody comes here to mention or defend Yoruba people, if Yorubas are serious about having their country, let them float. Tell us that you want to do the work. They can blab and speak all the grammar in the world and all that, but at the end of the day, they are interested in one Nigeria. They never want, you know, they don't want the country to break up, you know, because they are benefiting, you know. They are feeding off our sweat and blood. I know more deeply why they don't even want us to go. I know more, you know, but go we must. Believe you me, Yorubas must get it in their head. We definitely will go. They think we are kidding. You know, like I said, these people are worse than blind people because, you know, a blind man, when you see blind people in the market, they hold their walking stick. They know when the market is busy and everything. As soon as the market is over, nobody tells the blind man that market is over. He would, with his walking stick, he will start making his way out of the place because he knows it's all. But these people you call Yoruba people, I think blind people are better than them. They are very treacherous and wicked. You know? So, Mazi, all you have said, you know, you've hit so many things on the head. The world lieth in wickedness. They were complicit in this wickedness against us as a people. 67 to 70, you murdered over 5 million Biafrans. Useless Britain, useless British establishment, France, Soviet Union, even these people here, US, because they pretend about it, we know all these things. Come and do it again, this time around. Come and we will show you that the whole earth is a lot and the fullness thereof. Radio Biafra is a holy platform. Nobody should come here and say nonsense. You cannot commit this wickedness. When the late Buhari, they know very well that the late Buhari is a terrorist. They know he's a jihadist. They know he's the founder and sponsor of Boko Haram. But what did they do? They keep giving him arms, selling arms to him. The last time I checked, the zoo is not at war with any country. You know, so they are really, really our problem. They know that they are giving these terrorists these arms to kill Biafran people. Eventually, Gwandi Abu, bring out your nuclear weapons. COVID-19 this time around, this is not 67 to 70. We are not begging. We are not begging. Do the right thing. Biafra must go. Oblagin and Fulani and Yoruba were a problem. Then we had no problem because the Fulani and Yoruba combined will finish them. But when it starts, all of them will gather together. Give them arms, give them ammunition, give them AK-47. Even come and help them fly their jets. If they see they can't even do it, they will help them fly the jets and start doing the bombardments. Eventually, go nota or man make this time around. Get it? All of you should get it. It will never happen. Let Biafra go. Mazi, like you point out, our people here, like here in Chicago, a lot of atrocities are going on among supposedly Biafran people. Our leader was here last year. A lot of them took pictures with him. They go about brandishing those pictures and deceiving people that they are members of IPOB while they are not. And people have called me to complain that they paid money to this person and paid money to this person. So Biafran people here in Chicago, all over the state of Illinois, please, please, IPOB is one family. Call this number 872-242-0417. If I don't know you as a Biafran in Illinois, then you are not an IPOB member. If I, Samson Ememando, doesn't know you, if I don't know you, then you are not a member of IPOB. So call this number 872-242-0417. Please. 872-242-0417. We don't want you to, get duped. And all these Biafran people, whoever these guys are, of course, you're showing people the pictures you took with our leader. You don't want to join IPOB. You're deceiving them and collecting money. You're destroying yourself. You don't know what you're doing. Thank you, Mazi. I'll leave it at this.
Thank you very much. And of course, this is where we draw the curtain for this evening segment. Of course, I've eaten deeply into the time of our Hausa presenting service. And of course, you are listening. I'm truly sorry about that. But having said that, I will wind up from here. We must understand that the history of the world is that of oppression. It is the oppressed that still claim to be righteous. And it is those who are being oppressed that are guilty of a sin they know nothing about. How long will we live in the shadow of wickedness? But we must understand in the end. Good night from here. Do have a pleasant night for those of you who are not sleeping here. Just go about your normal lawful business. We can romance with Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Boko Haram, Yati, Alalamido, Samisulamido, when Biafra come. We are married to Germans, we are married to Italians, we are married to Chinese and Japanese, we are married to Indian and other tribes across the globe. But none of them is coming to kill us in Biafra land. Only Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani. Good night from here and God be with us.
ISIS will enter the zoo and Chad unless, and this is from an Islamic newspaper. As I told you before, anything you hear on Radio Biafra is correct. I told you on this platform that they will come for you. You see, let me tell you one thing that people don't know because you don't know history. I forgive some of you because in your schools in the zoo, they don't teach you anything. I want some people to actually go and sit down and study the history of Islam. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped growing. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped expanding through militancy and war. Others have stopped, only Islam. Christianity is based on convincing people, telling them about the message of hope and restoration of your religion. Of course, immensely corrupted. That we know for sure. But Islam believes in expanding through war, and that war is coming. Now, I must be put on record. And Uche Mefo, I wanted to record this very broadcast and play it all the time for our people.